we go. There we go. Oh, I see somebody just put a muzzle on American Warrior. American Warrior. Listen, American Warrior, if you want to actually talk now, you gotta get in the box, right? I mean, they took away your First Amendment right. They took away your First Amendment right. All right, guys, we are gonna go ahead and get started. Keep tapping the screen. Hello, hello. Keep tapping the screen. Share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Let's get the shares up to about 100 shares. Again, remember, only share about once or twice at the most. We don't want to spam share. That hurts the live. We want to just, share it out to just a couple of people, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to go ahead and start bringing people in. And if you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, you get priority. So get in the box. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Let me talk to you. Let's see here. Gerald, how are you? I don't think Gerald was a Trump supporter because he ran. He dipped off. Guys, tap the screen. Share the live. I'm going to keep resetting the gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we could knock those out a couple of times, it will help push us out to the FYP. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. Listen, I understand that it's hard at this time to actually support your supreme leader, right? Your Cheeto in chief, your Mandarin Mussolini, your Mango Messiah. I know. It's a tough day. You know what's funny? I'll say this. Did anybody see the video of Trump? And the question, they threw this like, oh, what do you think about what's happening, blah, 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 blah. And so Trump just started talking. He was talking about like, oh, yeah, it's two countries, and Israel, they don't know what they're doing. And in that moment, I was like, man, Trump is upset. And then I was like, you know what? The only good thing that so far that's come out of this is, at the very least, as much shit as Trump gives us and how irritated he makes us, at least he's irritated too. At least he's irritated too. At least it's not just us. I think someone's trying to load in. I don't know if that's loading. Yeah. Last night was interesting. I don't know if anyone else kept up with it, right? Because first and foremost, right, we know Donald Trump doesn't make deals. He legitimately does not know how to make deals. But for him to say, oh, there was a ceasefire, and then for like Iran to be like, oh, there's no ceasefire, and then they was like, okay, I guess there's a ceasefire, and then Israel to not even acknowledge the ceasefire, for Israel to continue the bombing, and then Israel's like, all right, we'll hold off. Tick bro, cool. Talk bro, whatever. Yeah, hey, guess what, bud? You don't get to actually yap in my comments. Go find somewhere else to be a troll. The only way that you actually get to speak is if you get in the box. Again, only. You get your voice if you actually get in the box.
Yo, what's good, brother, man?
Hey, hold on one second, because I see this other person here. Big Blend National Park. Are you there? Can you see the person below you?
Nah, I want to see, like,
weird.
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay. All right. Are you a Trump supporter?
Nah.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and drop you down. I appreciate you. Listen, I'm only looking for Trump supporters. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. Trump supporters, get in the box. Get in the box. Dude, stop whining. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, you know who's going to whine? I'm going to send you a request. And then if you don't actually come up, guess what? You can whine from the cheap seats. You can whine from outside of the club. How you gonna hate from outside the club? You can't even get in. Heidi67, you as well. You get one of those. You get a request and you get a mute. Boom. Listen, I have never met a bigger bunch of bitches than Trump supporters. Do you guys remember when Hillary Clinton called them a basket of deplorables and they all crashed out? You remember when Joe Biden said Trump supporters were garbage and they like immediately lost their minds? Trump supporters are soft. It's weird. It's weird. I've never seen someone actually whine and complain and cry, but at the same time, try to be bullies. They literally run around this app talking about how libs are emotional. And then they say stuff like illegals, men and women bathrooms, ice, ice baby. They say all that stuff. You say MAGA strong, cool. Hey, okay. Jimmy B, get in the box. Guess what? You don't get the MAGA strong in my chat. Oh, okay. Trump's revenge success. Cool. Sending you a request. There you go. And boom, you're muted. Guess what? We don't play those games over here. You must not know where you are. Anyway, like I was saying, they do the most shit talking and then cry. They cry when you actually call them a name back. They cry when you bring up January the 6th. They cry anytime you tell them that their fearless leader is incompetent. James sent your request. Boom. MAGA strong. Yeah, MAGA strong. These nuts. Boom. Get in the box. I refuse. You absolutely will not be in my chat. Get in the box. You coward. I just want to play a game. Right? It's not that tough. It's not that tough, MAGA. It's not. Listen, it's really easy. You have the opportunity to prove me wrong. You have the absolute opportunity. Listen. We all know what MAGA's about. We all know. MAGA, you have a chance. You have an absolute chance to prove a black man wrong. We know how much you love that. The only thing that you would get more excited about is if it was a black woman. Hell, the only thing that you would get even more excited than that would be a black transgender woman if you had a chance to prove them wrong. But you got me. Sure. Canby? Is that Canby? Sure. Hey, guess what? You're muted. Get in the box. Listen, it's safe up here. It's safe. Let's see here. Something loves music. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come up.
No
I'm
worries.
so sorry.
No worries. Thank you. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are looking for some debates. Trump supporters, I see you. I see you in the chat. I see you. But you're all scared. That's weird. Listen, you come in here and you drop these flags. I'm going to send you a request. Boom. And then not only am I sending you a request, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Like, don't be weird. Don't be weird in the chat. Get in the box. There we go. Is it Halbert?
Yep.
Halbert, how are you?
Better than I deserve, man. Thank you.
I understand. Halbert, are you driving?
Yeah, I'm on my way to work. I was just chiming in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to drop you down, Halbert. We can't get you up here while you're driving. But if you get to work and you can you can pull over, hop in the box. Hop in the box. Can't come up while you're driving. Can't come up while you're driving. Man, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think again, if we were doing all the winning that they say we're doing, if things are as great as they say they are, if Trump was as strong as they claim he is, why are they so scared? Hey, do you guys ever notice how MAGA, like when you legitimately, you try to say like, hey, where are they at? Like, why aren't they actually defending their fearless leader? And so me, I like to go MAGA hunting, right? I like to go MAGA hunting. I go out and look for them. And they're all hiding in a pack, right? They have a space that they'll go to. And it's like the host is a Trump supporter. And they'll have 7 other Trump supporters on the panel. And it's like, liberals request up. Libby's request up. That's got to be a troll, but whatever. Let's see what happens. I know you're a troll. Trump, was it Trump for the White House? How are you?
I'm not a troll, but I'm good.
Okay. You're not. I'm okay. I apologize. Normally when people have like, just a random profile picture and then like just a couple of followers, they're a troll.
That's because my other account got banned. I had 3,875 at my other account.
Okay, cool. I don't want to make an assumption. Are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay, and what can I call you, friend?
Call me Mike.
Mike, question for you. Do you know who I am?
I do not.
Okay, cool. Mike, would you mind if I give you a quick introduction, not only to who I am, but what this is?
Sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike. Let's get it going.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. I have Mike up here, and Mike, I got a question for you.
What's your question?
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Mike, I want to play a game. Can you tell me which one of these things that you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or Mike, did you just want a king? Which one?
I voted for none of them because that hasn't happened.
It doesn't sound accurate, Mike. Doesn't sound accurate. It seems like all of those have happened. Okay, Mike, here's your opportunity. Pick one. Prove me wrong.
Okay, let's talk about the more war one because the Israel president just came on TV and said that Donald Trump did something that nobody had the balls to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually very proud of him for standing up to Israel and the nuclear plants that happened.
Mm-hmm. Who's the Israel president?
I don't know his name. I just watched the video.
You just watched the video of the Israel president.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Where was this video at?
On TikTok.
You watched the video of the Israel president on TikTok just come up and said Trump did something that no one has ever done.
Yeah.
You sure about that, bud?
That's the thing about Donald Trump.
You sure
Donald
about
Trump,
that?
let's talk about the difference between Donald Trump and Kamala
Hey,
Harris.
so, well, before you do that, let me go ahead and correct some misinformation because I don't know who you actually saw. That wasn't Bibi Netanyahu. One Bibi, that's who you're talking about. Bibi Netanyahu is the actual leader of Israel, right? And also, if you go to Al Jazeera, right? I don't know if you know what sources are. I'm not talking about your video on TikTok, but Al Jazeera actually has a great minute by minute tracker, right? They give live updates as far as what's happening with the conflict between Israel and Iran. And 49 minutes ago, there was actually a statement that was put out and is specifically talking about how Netanyahu will use war with Iran to accelerate his political career, right? So this statement actually talks about how it says U.S. President Donald Trump says Iran and Israel both have violated the ceasefire, but he's really unhappy with Israel, and he calls for Israel to stop dropping bombs. And Trump was it's all of this, right? There's a whole breakdown of it, but specifically, there's no mention as of 49 minutes ago with Bibi Netanyahu actually saying anything about he's proud that Trump pushed back on him. Because literally, he's actually going forward with what he's doing.
But here's the thing that, I don't think you guys understand.
But Mike, hold on. But before we go to that point, I promise you I'll let you pivot.
I can't respond back to what you said.
Wait, I'll let you pivot. I need to understand. Mike, why'd you tell that lie?
Great liberal.
Mike, why'd you tell that lie? What was the reason for that one?
I'm actually trying to prove something really quick, but you won't let me respond back.
Well, I'll let you respond, but I'm just trying to understand why would you come up here and just tell that bold-faced lie?
659 people in your live to think that Democrats are the superior side.
Oh no, I don't think the Democrats are the superior side. That's absolutely incorrect.
For the last 40 years, Santana, Iran has been bullying the United States. The Democrats have done the goddamn thing. Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
No.
You said Iran. Wait, you said for the last. Wait. Hold on, Mike. I need to make sure, Mike. I need to make sure I understand what you're saying. You're saying Iran has been bullying the U.S.?
Yes, they have.
How?
You can look it up. I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to give you a source.
No. I just want you to give me something specific. I just want you to give me something specific.
You're living your delusional mindset because you.
Wait, are you crying and running?
Democrat.
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Always talk show that.
Guys, I think he's picking this option. He's crashing out and running.
I'm crashing out because you won't shut the fuck up.
Well, bud, you won't actually answer any questions. I'll give you the floor. I'll give you the floor.
Then stop talking. Let me talk.
Okay, well, hold on, Mike. Seriously. I'm not even saying give me a source. I'm just saying give me one specific thing to help me understand why you think that Iran has bullied the US.
See, that's the problem though. You interrupted me and I wasn't done talking.
Okay, I'm just saying give me one thing. Go ahead.
For the past 40 years, Democrats have been running our country. Nobody has stood up to these other countries like Donald Trump has. And that's the problem, Democrat side. Democrats are a bunch of little whiny little baby pussies. That's
what you're doing right now, Mike.
Thank you.
Mike, you are whining like a baby back bitch right now.
Wonder why we crashed out.
You're literally whining. No. You're crashing out because you can't emotionally regulate, Mike. What's happening?
I'm trying to explain something.
No, you're crashing out, Mike.
Let me finish.
Mike, how old are you?
You want to play a game? How about we play the game?
Mike, how old are you?
Talk for once.
Mike, how old are you?
Doesn't matter how old I am.
It does. Why are you sitting on the internet screaming, crying, and whining? Like, what's happening? We can't even have a conversation.
Every Democrat does it. You never shut up.
But why is it that you can't emotionally regulate yourself, Mike?
Typical Democrat.
Mike.
Never shut up. Never let anybody talk.
Mike. Why is it? Why are you up here with so many big feelings?
Because I'm tired of trying to explain myself, and y'all never.
And so when you can't explain yourself, you immediately start to cry and whine and scream and yell.
No, because you're not shutting up and letting me talk.
Yeah, well, Mike, I literally gave you the floor, and then when I gave you the floor, Mike, what happened when I gave you the floor? What happened? I said no, Mike. I said cool, Mike. I said, Mike, give me a specific example. Yeah. So listen, I said, Mike, give me one specific example, and I stopped talking. Right? And I'll do it again, Mike. I promise you, I'll give you the floor. I'll stop talking. I just need you to be specific.
Have a good day, bro.
Okay. See.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, Mike. Are you
never
Mike?
let anybody fucking.
Mike, I'm gonna let you speak. Just give me a specific example. Go ahead.
You're a black person that supported Kamala Harris that would destroy our country. You're a black person that supported Biden.
What does that have to do with anything?
And there we go. You know what? You're going to interrupt me, so have a good day, bro. I'm done with you, bro. I'm done with you.
Oh, you going to whine and cry. Oh, baby bottles in the chat from Mike. Oh, baby bottles in the chat from Mike. Mike? Yeah, he took the option of crashing out and running. He took the option of crashing out and running. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Anywho, guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100,000 likes. Let's get the shares up as well. I don't know what happened. And look, Mike is still watching. Why are you still, Mike, you're still watching. Mike is still watching. Mike is still watching because even though he can't emotionally regulate himself, even though Mike can't have a conversation, Mike can't turn away. Mike doesn't want to leave. Mike wants to be a part of the conversation. Mike, I literally was trying to give you the floor. I was just saying, hey, be specific. Picky J, thank you so much for the sub. Mike, I just wanted you to be specific. Like literally, I was giving you the floor. That's weird. I find it weird that adults come online on the internet and just can't like regulate themselves for a short amount of time.
Hi everyone.
Hi Ahmad. Are you a Trump supporter? Thank you.
No, I'm from Iran.
Okay, perfect. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're looking for some debates, guys. We are looking for debates. W's in the chat for Lee sent a $5 donation saying reparations for dealing with these maggots. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, W's in the chat. Thank you so much for that $5 donation, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. And also, if you're over on YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on YouTube and you would like to support the live, you can do so by sending a YouTube super chat, and I will read that off on live. Benjamin, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I am.
You are. Benjamin, got a question for you, bud. Are you there? Hello? What? Benjamin, why do you keep going on mute? Can you actually talk? What's that? I'm so confused right now. Okay, you got something. Okay. Benjamin, I got a question for you. You don't mind.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Benjamin, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
I vote for the opposite of you.
What's the opposite of me?
I guess a king.
So you voted for a king?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So why do you want to be subjugated?
One of my fantasies.
I hear you. Hold on one second. John, I'm going to mute you or John, are you a Trump supporter?
Hell no, I'm no.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down, guys. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Only talking to Trump supporters. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. This is not late nights. This is sparring with Santana, and we are only looking to speak with Trump supporters. Give me a second here. Yeah, John, you can ask the question in the chat, or you can get with one of the mods, but you don't request up. Guys, please respect people's boundaries. Like, not only just something on the background and they're engaging with a specific point and they're saying who they want to actually request up, don't just go against what they're saying. Like, that's weird. Be better. V Ernest, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You are? Okay.
Yes.
I think I'd much rather talk to you because Benjamin's been weird. I don't know what's going on, but he immediately just jumps back on mute like every time he says one word. So
What you told me to go on mute when I'm not speaking.
I didn't say that. I was trying to talk to you and you just kept muting. Are you actually here? I don't know. You were being weird.
Here. Yeah, right here. I just stay on mute when you're talking.
Okay. All right. V. Ernest, give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
All right. Benjamin, you said you voted for a king.
Yes.
Tell me why.
I think that we need a king in this country. We try it the other ways, and obviously, one way it works is we have a person that basically has full control over us, and it just works out best for America.
Okay. Now, Benjamin, do you want a king specifically, or do you want a dictator? Because it sounds like you might want a dictator.
You know, I would be okay with like a king, and then obviously like a prince, which would be like J.D. Vance.
That's not how that works.
That's essentially how it works, yeah. J.D. Vance would be the prince, which I kind of see him as, and then we have like the king, which is Trump. That's I mean,
Hey, hold on. Okay. Do you know what a line of succession is when it comes to royal lineage?
Yeah, that's why I believe that moving forward, it should be only in the Trump family.
Okay, but then what's a prince?
Well, the prince would be the son of the king.
Okay, so if you're saying that you believe it should only be the Trump family, and then you're also saying that you understand the line of succession and royal lineage, and you understand that the prince is the son of the king, can J.D. Vance be the prince?
Okay, yeah. As of right now, I mean, technically speaking, he is in like a prince position, but I wouldn't see him as being.
But that's not how that works. Even your analogies are bad. All right, cool. So tell me what your King McClown, is actually doing to make this country better.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday he took out Iran pretty much. Nuclear.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He literally didn't. They're still there.
He literally bombed the facilities. I mean, we have evidence.
Yeah, he did. He did, and they had already moved the materials from the underground bunkers. There was no casualties, which, that's a plus. But basically all he did was went and dropped boom booms for no reason and got nothing from it. So again, he wasn't successful. And plus, again, Iran is still there. They're still literally, Israel and Iran are still shooting missiles at each other. So you're wrong.
Oh, I would just say he's basically getting rid of all the bad people in America.
What?
I would just say he's basically getting rid of all the bad people in America.
What bad people?
People that criminals.
You mean like him?
He's not a criminal.
He's a 34 count felon.
Yeah, it's all a political attack.
Yeah, but he's still a 34 count felon, whether you think it's political or not.
Well, I mean, you have to agree that, historically speaking, most kings.
I don't have to agree with that.
They try to take kings out of power by doing something like this all the time. I mean, he's always.
Yeah, but he's not the king right now. Just because you want him to subjugate you doesn't mean that he's the king.
I mean, he is the king of the land.
He's your king. I get it, right? He's your Mango Mussolini. He's your Mandarin Messiah. He's someone that you call daddy, but he's not the king.
Well, it depends what you see a king as, I guess.
No. I mean, I'm going by the literal definition of a king. That's why we just literally. You remember we just had that conversation about like royal succession.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously, if this was like 1,000 years ago, he would be considered a king.
Why would it be 1,000 years ago? We got kings today. King Charles is like still alive.
Yeah, King Charles. Well, how do you feel about King Charles?
I think he's horrible, but I mean, I also think like the entire lineage is horrible. So,
what about the Queen?
I think the Queen is looking up at us right now and kind of disappointed at where this country is heading.
I don't know, man. I think that you actually are kind of spineless yourself, but
you think so? Why am I spineless?
I know you're spineless.
You do? How so? Do you know me?
Yeah, I can tell from the things you support. I mean,
what do I support?
You support the slaughtering of children.
How so?
You're saying that us going over into Iran was a mistake and a bad thing, and we're a horrible country. But
wait, hold on. I didn't say those things. No, I do believe we're a horrible country, but I didn't say those things. Are you projecting?
You're spineless. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, you can ask anything. Have I not been answering all your questions?
Yeah, question 1. Do you support beheading children because they show their hair?
No.
Support beheading someone because they're gay?
No.
Do you support beheading someone because they spoke up against the regime?
No.
Do you support the mass slaughtering of anybody that is a Christian?
Nope.
Do you support the United States taking out the regime that is doing these things to the children?
No.
Okay, that's why you're a spineless bitch.
No. See, you know what the difference is between you and I?
That you're spineless, and I'm not.
No. So wait, are we going to continue to have the conversation? Like we just went back and forth, right? Okay, cool. So do you support a regime that is oppressing their people at every turn, not allowing them to actually live? Do you support a regime that is constantly attacking their people and poisoning their people? Do you support a regime that at every single term tries to take away any ounce of wealth or ownership that their people has? Do you support a regime that is constantly, not only within their country, but internationally starting wars and conflicts, whether overtly or covertly, and destabilizing other governments?
Wait.
Do you support the United States government?
Yes, they don't do those things. Come on.
Exactly. So are you spineless?
Can you give me the example of each thing you mentioned?
Wait, no. I'm using your exact same logic. Did we not just go down the exact same thought process?
Except for America doesn't do those things.
Yeah, America does all of those things.
How?
Okay, cool. America actively suppresses the voices of their people, actively poisons their people, whether it be the fact that they are reducing regulations as far as the amount of pollutions that you can put in the water and air. The United States uses the CIA to destabilize other governments all around the world. The United States government under the Trump administration is actively persecuting American citizens, whether it be trying to actually deport American citizens. Yes, I said American citizens. Or whether it be them trying to suppress the rights of American citizens with their voices. They do all of them.
Yeah, that's not terrorism, dude.
Well, I never said it was terrorism. I followed the exact same thought process as you. I went bar for bar, band for band, and I outdid you. And yet you, for some reason, you're saying I'm spineless, but using your same logic, you're not spineless. Make it make sense.
Yeah, I can make it make sense very quickly. You're saying you went bar for bar. I don't know, man, if you obviously are lacking brain cells or whatnot, but that isn't bar for bar, because I started every single question with do you support someone beheading someone?
Yeah, so just because I'm not going, wait, hold on. Just because, no. Just because I'm not going as far as saying that, yes, you're unaliving someone in the street at the moment. Do you think the United States government is not unaliving people by the way that they're actually polluting people, poisoning people, the way that they are allowing people to, unalive themselves? You don't think that they're directly, hey, who do you think put that base outlet, because you can't say the name of Rugs on TikTok, who put that base in the black community?
I don't know, man. I don't know what you're even.
I do. It was Ronald Reagan. Literally, there's literal reports. There's literal reports about how Ronald Reagan put base in the black community and used it as a test subject because they wanted to actually use it internationally.
Okay, listen to me, okay? I'm gonna
so wait. So if the United States government has a track record of not only using those type of tactics against their actual citizens, if they have actual track records of unaliving their citizens, there's proof that they have assassinated certain members of the black community and all around the board, right?
Yeah, dude, I can debunk what you're saying in a half of a second.
Sure. Debunk it. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. Okay, listen, dude. It can be debunked easily by just saying this, okay? Yes, I agree with you. Things that happen in America that obviously can be seen as scandals or things that are done that are unethical. Like, for example, like the Contra scandal, thing like that. Okay, the Contra scandal. Okay, let me finish, Santana, just a minute. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
The difference is very simple. Is that in America, we hold people, accountable for their actions. But
No, we don't.
But in Iran,
No, we don't.
there isn't.
No, we
Guess what?
don't.
Listen, Santana, let me
No, we
finish.
don't. Hold
It's
on. Where's
Santana.
Dylan Roof? I'm sorry. Where's what's his name? Not Dylan Roof. What's the crybaby's name? Kyle Rittenhouse. Where's he at right now?
He was defended himself. What the hell?
Where's Kyle Rittenhouse right now?
I don't know. Probably in his house.
Exactly. Where's George Zimmerman right now?
Dude, wait. Kyle Rittenhouse is defending himself.
Where is George Zimmerman right now?
Proving what does that prove?
That proves that Kyle Rittenhouse took a pew across state lines and used it, unalived American citizens, and he's still out walking around for free. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. They were standing their ground. I'm not saying that there wasn't a technicality, but just because people just because people unalive people does not mean that they're actually punished for their unalivement.
What is self-defense then? If you think that wasn't self-defense?
Self-defense is not taking a pew to an actual protest across state lines and then using it to. That's not self-defense, bud.
It's America, dude. Guess what?
I hear you. I hear you.
Just so you know, though, in Iran, if you had that, you'd be unalived in the street.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
No, they actually.
You sure? Cite your source.
Sorry, they would actually chop your hand off. Sorry.
Cite your source where you saying that you can't have a pew in Iran. That doesn't sound right.
I'm saying if you have firearms within a certain like a distance of them, they'll chop your hands off.
That doesn't sound right. I feel like you made that up. Can you cite me any type of source?
All right, dude. Hold up.
Where can I find that? Go on mute for a moment. I want to talk to V-Ines for a second. V-Ines, thank you for being patient. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I got a question for you if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
V-Ines, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of the isms and phobias? Or V-Ines, did you just want a king just like this guy right here?
I didn't vote for any of that.
Really? Okay. Prove me wrong. Pick one. Tell me which one you didn't vote for, because I say you voted for all of them.
Okay, well, I originally got on here because I wanted to speak on the whole Iran thing that Mike is talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to mute myself. I just want to let you know, Santana, before I mute myself, I found the article right here. It says that Iran has a strict policy. If you own a firearm in Iran, you will face.
Wait, hold on. Where's the what's the source of the article? I can pull it up.
Just Google, does Iran unalive citizens for having guns?
Right, but what's the source of the article?
You really need a source for now? I need to go back? Okay, hold up.
I just need to know where's it from. Anyway, go ahead, Ines.
Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, as far as I know, from everything that I've seen and read, the reason that Trump bombed Iran is because Iran was about to have a nuclear weapon. They were working on creating a nuclear weapon.
That sounds dangerous.
And Trump said, no, we can't have that. As other presidents have said the same thing too. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. Correct?
I'm letting you finish before I say anything. You got it.
I'm going to go on mute, but also just
hold on, Benjamin. Let her finish her point, please.
So according to the IAEA, do you know who that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so according to the IAEA, they could not confirm whether Iran was or was not trying to make a nuclear weapon because of the rate at which Iran was enriching uranium.
What was the rate?
60%.
What rate do you have to enrich in order to be able to make a nuclear weapon?
90.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we knew that. Keep going. Also, I know the information, and just FYI, I'm hoping you know that I know that you're not telling the truth so far, but keep going. You got it.
So, sorry, I'm nervous. I've never done this before.
Well, I mean, you should, because you just lied to me, but you didn't know that I knew that you were lying. But as long as you know that I know that you know that I know that you're lying, you can keep lying. Go ahead.
I'm not lying. I'm giving you the information that I have.
Wait. You said, so you're telling me that you just told me that they were not able to determine whether or not Iran was actually enriching uranium at the rate in order to make a nuclear weapon, but yet you knew exactly the rate that they needed to be enriching in order to make a weapon, and we know for a fact that they weren't making it at that rate. And also, I'm assuming that you probably knew that they had all passed all checks, standards, and audits, and you weren't lying to me?
No, I was not lying to you because you didn't let me finish.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
Like I said, I mean, you can keep lying to me just as long as you know that I know you're lying, but keep going. You got it. Go off.
Okay. Anyway, so the only thing that they knew was that Iran was enriching uranium above the rate that they needed for energy. So just because they weren't enriching it at 90% yet does not mean that they were not working on getting up to that 90%.
How long have they been enriching uranium?
I don't know exactly how long.
Yep. Benjamin said a long time. How long?
The 90s?
No, not you, Benjamin. Stop giving answers, Benjamin.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah. He gave it to you. Yeah. Are you telling me that for them, as long as they've been enriching uranium and the developments that they've had within their science programs, I mean, they're one of the leading science programs within the Middle East. Are you telling me that they've been unable to crank it up to the 90%? Because why?
I guess the equipment. It was the equipment. That's the reason why Trump bombed the sites that he bombed.
That's not
the equipment.
That's not why he did it.
Ernest,
you know why he did it?
Well, then tell me why he did it.
You know why he did it? Yeah, cool. This is why he did it, right? It's because Israel, right? Israel, which is, kind of got Bibi Netanyahu has Trump by the short and not so curlies, right? And he wanted to actually bomb Iran. And so he went forward with bombing Iran, and Iran retaliated, right? And Israel touts their Iron Dome, right? This amazing defense system that nothing can penetrate, right? It makes them untouchable in the Middle East. And Iran started to retaliate. And while retaliating, was actually able to get missiles past their Iron Dome, hitting multiple spots within Israel. So much so, raining down so many missiles that Bibi Netanyahu and Israel came back to Trump like, hey, we need you to get involved. We need your help. Help! That's exactly what it was. And that's why Trump didn't want to get involved, but he had to get involved.
Yep, damn right. Yes, sir. Ernest, time me in for a minute.
Taking out civilians, he took out the nuclear facilities.
He didn't take out any nuclear facilities.
Santana,
he took out the facilities that they were enriching uranium in.
Yeah, again, they had already moved everything out of there. It was a moot point at the time they dropped those bombs.
Are you advocating for them to have peaceful nuclear programs?
Nope. I'm not advocating for anyone to have nuclear programs, not even us.
Okay, wait. Then do you know what the threshold strategy is when it comes to Iran, at least?
No. What's the threshold strategy?
Yeah, they've been operating that for a long time. So you actually are right, just so you know. You're not wrong when you're saying the uranium isn't being enriched that far.
But are you saying that they're trying to get like a minimum amount so over time then they can...
No. They always keep everything. We have all the evidence of this too. The threshold strategy is where a picture you have a car, okay? The wheels are somewhere else. The frame is somewhere else. The engine's somewhere else.
I've heard
and
that.
If they need to, within 2 weeks they can put it all together.
I've heard that. I would love to actually find information on that. I've heard that. Also, just the FYI, like your information was wrong.
Which information?
About them chopping off people's hands for having pew-pews. That's not a thing. I have it up here. I have multiple sources completely citing, including the Amnesty of International. It actually talks about the amputee punishment that it happens with Iran. And there are multiple things that you can get fingers and hands cut off for, but it's not for having pew-pews.
Okay, what happened with the Bijihi, what was it, the Bijihi protest, where they were trying to protest against the regime, and they came
Well, I
in.
mean, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that it's never happened, but what I am saying is that's not the standard. You made it sound like this is the standard and this is just what they do. No, that's not. This is not the standard. That's not what they do.
Santana, they don't want them to have guns because they don't want them to protest against them.
I hear you.
Wait,
but I'm telling you, listen, but I'm telling you, what I'm telling you is you told me that it was the standard, and I'm telling you it's not the standard. It's not.
Okay, so you're saying it isn't the standard, but what do they execute them for then? Is it for using?
Well, I didn't look for execution. I looked for specifically chopping off hands. That's what you said, and so that's what I look for.
Yes. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah. They don't chop their hands off. I think they execute them though.
Oh, I don't know. I would have to look that up, but I'm just looking at the guidelines for amputation. But give me a second here. Give me a second, guys. Keep tapping the screen. Say it again.
All I'm saying to you is that like the people you support in America and everything you stand for, which is I respect what you stand for. That's fine.
I mean, like, and legitimately, you and I might have started off on like a funny foot, but like, you're not bad. But give me a second. Seriously.
Yeah, sure.
Guys. First and foremost, there's 1.1 thousand of us hanging out here. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means that you're not following me, right? This is the main account right now. Make sure that you're actually following this account. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Make sure that you actually follow this account. This is the account we're going to be working off of moving forward. Also, and you look up at top and you see a little gray heart, that means you haven't sent your daily heart. You go ahead and send it. It's only one coin. It will help boost the live, push us out to the FYP. You have to go back in and claim it though. You have to go back in, claim it, and then even there's this little thing where you can hit set and it'll send out a notification when I'm live. I am normally not live at this time. This is the second day in a row that I've done this time. So, I don't know, maybe. So make sure you hit all the notifications. And last but not least, guys, if you like to support, you can do so. And W's in the chat for Jessica. Jessica sent a $5 donation. And Jessica sent sorry it's not more. The exchange rate compared to New Zealand dollars is crazy. Thank you so much, Jessica. I really appreciate you. I found you through Parker and love you both so much. I love it when you popped up on his live the other day. I appreciate that you're always respectful and educational when it comes to dealing with such hatred. And it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to to take a toll on your mental health. Listen. I appreciate you so freaking much. W's in the chat for Jessica. Thank you so much for that $5 donation. Guys, if you like to support, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. You can support over on YouTube with the YouTube Super Chat, and we will go from there. Give me a second, Benjamin. Ines, finish telling me all the lies you were telling me.
I wasn't lying to you. I was giving you the information that I got.
Sure. Where'd you get that information?
The news, YouTube.
Which news?
Like
which news and which YouTube?
I watch Fox News.
Oh, Ines, come on.
Sorry.
Come on, Ines.
So yeah.
Did you hear Benjamin? Benjamin's a Trump supporter and he just laughed at you.
Sorry.
Oh.
And can I talk about higher prices too? Because from where I'm at, prices have gone down. The price of gas the price of gas has definitely gone down. Like it was $3 a gallon last year, and now it's like $2.60 a gallon.
Where?
I'm in West Tennessee.
In West Tennessee, has the gas prices went down nationwide?
As far as I don't know.
Is it only about Western Tennessee?
Where I'm at, it has gone down a lot. It's gone down by like 50 cents a gallon.
Sure. Hold on one second. All right. You said you're in Western Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay. So is it okay if we just look at Tennessee as a whole? I mean, like that would be.
Well, gas prices in East Tennessee tend to be a little bit higher than West Tennessee.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to have the average, right? I mean, do we have to go to? Do you want me to look at the gas prices at the specific gas station you go to?
Well, go ahead and look at the average.
Okay, let's take a look.
Plot twist: she owns her own gas station. I have to go, bro. Listen, man. You have a good night. Take care.
You as well. You're definitely invited back. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Peace.
Benjamin.
Oh, you missed them. Yeah. I'm sorry. I wish I would have known that. We also have Ines, who is openly and actively lying to me, but she doesn't know that I know. Well, she didn't know that I knew this. She knew that I knew she was lying, but now she knows that I know that she knew that she knows that I know that she's lying to me, and she's still trying to lie, even though I don't know why she's trying to lie when I know she knows, like she knows. Anywho, so Ines.
Go
So
ahead.
I'm looking at the average gas price, and we got Tennessee up here.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, you went on mute. I don't know why. I did not hear what you just said. That's all we were hearing.
Sorry about that. That was me. That was me. Sorry. Ines, you said gas prices have gone down.
Yeah.
Cool. Hey, Ines, what was the gas prices? What was the gas prices where you are now? What are those prices now? We'll play this while she gets that information.
Oh, where did she go?
She ran. She ran because she was lying. I got it up to right now. Averages 2.844. A week ago it was 2.784, and then a month ago it was 2.763. Literally, it's continued to rise. Ines lied. Ines absolutely lied. What are we doing? What are we doing? That doesn't surprise me.
Oh, thank you for having me. I actually initially just came up to talk about the Iran thing, but I'll drop back in the comments. I appreciate you, Santana.
I appreciate you more. Thank you. Chris, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down. Listen, guys, we are only talking to Trump supporters. We are only talking to Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana 101 debates with Trump supporters. If you're in the press right now and you are not a Trump supporter, drop out. We're only looking for Trump supporters. We are only talking to Trump supporters. We are not talking to friendlies. This is not late nights. This is Sparring with Santana. Sparring with Santana. Definitely looking for Trump supporters. 45, 47. It's spinning.
Get on the freeway real quick.
There we go. Susan, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh yeah, and I always see people pulled over right here.
Yeah, because they think they trying to avoid them and get on the freeway.
Yeah.
My son was really getting on the freeway.
What are y'all talking about?
To go to work.
All right. You guys be careful, okay? I don't know what's happening. You guys, be careful. That's just, whew. Be careful. I don't know what's happening there. Spinning. Pepper, are you a Trump supporter? Pepper, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I'm not. Hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. I'm gonna. Thank you for the thing. I'm a pharaoh. Yes, I can say pharaoh. Even though I was saying feral. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are looking for some debates. If you're in the box and you make sure, look down, guys. Check and make sure you're not accidentally in the box. We are looking for some debates. We are looking for Trump supporters. Let's see here. Dreamscape Beats. Are you a Trump supporter?
Fortunately, I would say I was just to debate you, but nah.
Sure.
I can't
All
do it.
right.
I can't go against my principles.
Yeah, never go full MAGA. I appreciate you. Dave, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Republican Party, for sure.
Fan? Did you say a fan?
Yeah.
Why are you a fan of the Republican Party? Why are you a fan of politicians or politics? That's
just where
I hear you. Okay. Dave, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Dave, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. You're supposed to say, yeah, what's your question? That's your line, Dave.
Oh, what's your question? I'll play along.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
All right, Dave. Question for you. Which one did you vote for? Did you vote for higher prices, more wars, less freedom, for the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
I didn't vote for any of those.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And also, Elliot, guess what? Boom, you're muted. Get in the box. Okay, prove it. Prove me wrong. Pick one and tell me which one you didn't vote for.
Your gas prices are lower.
Is that on the background?
Well, you said higher prices, so I'm saying that's.
Oh, okay. So you're trying to be super specific. Okay. You're trying to be super specific as far as like gas prices being lower, even though I said prices. Okay. So you're saying gas prices are down based off of when and where?
Based off of the averages.
What averages?
Year-over-year averages.
Pull from where?
Y charts.
Y charts? What Y charts?
That's like where they have information for gas.
I know what Y charts are. I'm saying which one from where?
What do you mean from?
What are you using? What are you using? Are you using the EIA? Are you using AAA? Where are you pulling your information from, bud?
The national averages of gasoline.
Okay, don't worry. I got you. Don't even worry about it.
I mean, you can.
I'm saying like specifically where are you getting what source? That's what I was talking about. Like that's why I said, are you using the EIA? Are you using AAA? Where are you saying? All right, so you're saying year over year they're down.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So year over year, what's the average gas price now? Where was it a year ago?
I think it's like $3.23 now or something like that.
Regular gas right now. This is. Oh, hold on. Okay. Regular gas as of right now, as of yesterday. Yeah, it's 3.213.
Okay.
All right.
Where
was it?
Mine shows 326.5, but
where are you looking at?
Y charts.
So the source is called Y charts.
Ycharts.com, correct.
Why aren't you looking at the EIA?
Because this is giving you your national averages of retail gasoline.
How do you know that that's accurate though?
Because it's always been accurate. Y charts.
So it's more. Wait. So you think? Hold on, Dave. Dave, lock in for a second. You think that a website Y charts, right? Which I'm not even shitting on the site. I'm just saying, like, I don't even know what that is. But you think a website Y charts is more accurate than the U.S. Energy Information Administration?
Yeah, I mean, didn't you just say not to go out trust any type of politician?
Who said that?
You did.
No, I said, why do you love politicians?
You shouldn't be a fan of politicians. I mean,
exactly. Why would you be a fan of politicians? That's weird.
This is a.
Wait. What does being a fan of politicians have to do with trusting government sources with published information?
You trust government sources?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Do you not?
So
wait, no, hold on. Dave, do you not?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
No, Dave, I need you to answer this for me because I just answered yours. Do you not trust government sources?
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay, but I need you to answer mine first. I just answered yours.
Yeah, but I'm going to give you an example here of do you.
So you want to answer my question with a question? Got it. Go ahead.
Do you believe in the government information that they are giving out about immigration in the past couple of years? Do you believe those numbers to be correct?
Yeah, I believe that they've documented the known information when it comes to encounters, gotaways, and crossings.
And you believe all of those sources and all of those numbers?
I believe that the government, when it comes to immigration, publishes the most accurate information as possible.
So when the government comes out and explicitly says that we are off by more than 5 million, you would still trust that source.
What government?
What do you mean? How many governments? do
Yeah,
we
so
have?
you said the
How many
government. So
governments
are
do we
you
have?
saying that wait.
Hold on.
Are
How
you
many
saying
governments
hold
do we
on.
have? Are we
Again, just like
Are we in the
when we
US?
started, I said
Are we in the US?
just
How many governments do we have?
just Dave, listen, I need you to lock in because I feel like you're having a problem with like locking in.
Just
When I
answer the
said what
question.
government,
I asked you.
when I said what government, I was specifically saying, are we talking about the federal government? Are we talking about state government? And then once we talk about the federal state government, are we talking about, is it a House committee that's actually trying to verify information, or is it the actual institution that tracks this information? Like what government, where from? Like sorry, I was being vague when I said it, but I was looking for specifics.
Our federal government.
Sure, from what part of our federal government?
From our immigration federal government. From our reporting. Do you want to keep cutting me off?
No, go ahead. You got it, bud.
From the reporting standpoint of immigration, do you believe the sources that come out from the federal government? From our immigration offices?
Which immigration office?
How many like different immigration offices?
There's a few. There's a few. That's why I keep saying be specific.
Do you want to go through? So last in 2023, the report that came out that they were speaking that they missed about 5. Excuse me. That the numbers were off by about 5 million people that were crossing the borders.
Which one? So are we talking about U.S. Are we talking about U.S. Customs and Border Protection? Are we talking about the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement? Are we talking about the Office of Homeland Security? Are we, which one? Are we talking about the like? There's multiple. That's why I keep saying this. Be specific.
But it was probably one of those.
Okay, but which one?
I'm not.
Are we talking? Are we talking about ICE enforcement? Like, there's multiple.
I'm not sure which one it was directly.
Okay, then how can you make the claim?
I'm not making the claim.
You just made the claim that they were off by 5 million.
Those were the numbers that came out during the Biden administration.
From where?
From our immigration departments.
Which one?
I don't know the specific one.
Then stop saying stuff if you don't know it. Look it up.
It was 3 years ago.
Then, okay, you can still find something 3 years ago.
Okay, so that brings me back to my question. So do you believe?
No. Go ahead. You got it.
Do you believe on all government sources reporting? Now you are saying that the gas price.
No, I don't believe every government source that's being reported. The reason why, and this is why I said which one, because not every government source is an unbiased source. I'll give you a specific. Right? Mm-hmm. So if you're talking about, do I trust the information that's coming out from, let's say, U.S. Immigration and Customs, right? Yes, definitely. Sure. What about the U.S. Customs and Border Protection? Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. What about information that's coming out of the House committees, Republican-led House committees, specifically Texas or any? No, I don't, because that information is not always accurate information, and more times than not, they use those to play politics. So that's why I'm saying be specific as far as which source you're pulling the information, so I can look at it and read with you. And it goes all the way back to you saying something about Y charts. I'm not shitting on Y charts. I don't know what Y charts are, but I'm just saying if we're going to talk about gas prices, why wouldn't we go to the federally mandated program to report the gas prices?
Y charts, again, if you don't believe the source, you can go to it. You pull it up on your background, pull it up on your screen right there. Y charts is it's a whole list of from AAA, and it gives the whole national averages of retail gasoline. You can find national averages for about everything on Y charts.
I hear you. I hear
Do
you.
you wanna disagree that gas isn't the average of gasoline isn't down?
I just wanted to actually know exactly where we were coming from, right, and make sure that we were on the same page, and I wanted to make sure that you were getting accurate information. Give me a second. W's in the chat for Lindsay. Lindsay sent a $10 donation saying, "Been a fan since I saw you with Dean and Parker. Thanks for what you do. I would go insane." Thank you so much, Lindsay. I appreciate that $10 donation. I felt like I was going insane for a few minutes up here, but I really appreciate you sending that $10 donation. You are absolutely too kind. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. I am not talking to friendlies. Do not request up. Dave, come back. All right, so let's. That's not what your numbers say. I'm sorry, I'm not going to lean on your numbers. I'm going to lean on the actual numbers reported by the federal government. Dave, let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So the numbers that Dave, I can't hear you if you are out of the app. If you can't see me, I can't hear you.
I can see you. You're just I minimize you to make it smaller.
Okay. All right. So Dave, what's the average gas price you have? Because I have, as of right now, it's 3.213.
Mine is 3.265.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna go with mine. Mine's right. Yours is wrong.
Okay.
Anywho, so where was it a year ago?
A year ago it was 35785.
No, I have a year ago it was 3.438. So technically, yes, you're right. It's down from a year ago by 0.225. All right, cool. Dave, you are super specific with gas prices. So let's stay super specific with gas prices. Can we talk about the actual trend as far as where gas prices are, not just a year ago, but let's say month over month, week over week? Now, I don't know if your Y chart actually gives you that information, but the information that I have here, gas prices is trending upward, bud.
I mean, gas.
Sure, week over week. Looking at the actual data,
what would you expect it to do right now with what's happening?
But you're saying they're down, right? I mean, you specifically said, oh, they're down from a year ago. Yeah, cool. But I said you voted for higher prices, and prices are rising specifically on gas. You said gas. I was talking about everything. But if you want to be specific with gas, yeah, they're down versus where they were a year ago, but they are still rising. So yeah, you voted for higher prices. They're going up.
They're going up based off of what's happening in a global climate right now.
Sure. Who calls what happened in this global climate?
What do you mean, who calls it?
Who is directly responsible for enabling this conflict that's currently happening?
Well, there's a whole bunch of
there's one person.
You have Joe Biden who.
Nope, there's one person.
Enabled a war that's still going on.
Sure, there's one person.
You have the Ayatollah in Iran.
No, there's one person.
You have Bibi in Israel.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to get around to your Mango Mussolini?
You can actually.
Do you put any blame on him? How about that one?
You can actually see how the markets reacted to.
Sure. Do you put any blame on Donald Trump for this current conflict that's occurring between Israel and Iran?
No, I do not.
Okay, why?
Well, he basically just ended the conflict.
How?
Did you see what he did the other day?
Did you see what happened last night?
What happened last night?
Exactly. I promise you, I'm way more up to date on this than you. You tell me what he did the other day, and then I'll tell you what happened last night. Go.
Are you talking about the missiles still going in?
Yep.
Okay. Did you read what the whole ceasefire and the timelines and hours that they were going to stop?
Yeah.
Okay, so what did Israel do in response to Iran's missiles last night?
Israel continued to actually bomb Iran, and then Iran fired back, and then they said there was no more ceasefire. Like literally, this has been an hour by hour development. But again, I need you to stop ducking the question. Tell me specifically, you said Donald Trump did something last week that ended this entire conflict. I said, do you blame him directly for any conflict? I need you to tell me what he did last week that ended it, which if he ended it, then there wouldn't be missiles flying, as of today. But also, I need to go back at some point and tell you what he actually did, because I attest that he is directly responsible for it. But go.
What is your question to me right now?
My question is, what did he do last week that stopped it today? You said he stopped it. You said it's over. Why?
Sure.
How is it? What did he do to stop it and it's over?
Sure, he ordered for bombings of on their enrichment plants.
Yep. And so after the bombing of the enrichment plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were there more missiles shot between the two countries?
Yes, briefly.
Okay. As of how long ago?
I'm not sure when the last ones were.
A couple hours ago. So if he dropped the bombs last week or whatever, and they're still fighting as of a few hours, literally right before I got on live, they were still fighting. Does that sound like it stopped to you?
They're not still fighting.
Literally right before I got on, they were still fighting.
Literally right before I got on, Israel just did a wave past of their planes.
Yeah, again, I don't know when you quote unquote got on, but I've been on now. Let's see here, over on YouTube. How long have I been on? For almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours. And there is, if you want to, do you know what Al Jazeera is?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you go to Al Jazeera, they give a up-to-date actual breakdown as far as like what's happening, the time, blah, 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 blah. This is as of 10 minutes ago. 10 minutes ago, Bibi Netanyahu is claiming that he had a historic victory over Iran. He's saying 10 minutes ago, he said, we rose like lions and our roar shook Tehran, and this war will be studied in all. What the fuck is this guy even talking about? Yeah. So as of 10 minutes ago, he's saying that, the Iran president actually said that he's declared an end to the war within 12 days. So he's saying here that he made. Wait. So both of them are claiming victory.
6 minutes ago, Netanyahu just released a statement.
Yeah, I know. Did you hear what I said?
That there is no more strikes.
Yeah, both of them are claiming. So yeah, they're both saying that it's over, but they're both saying that they won.
But you just said it wasn't.
And what did I say? How long ago was that?
You just said it wasn't, though.
How long ago did I say that? What did I say?
30 seconds ago.
Sure. No. What did I say?
30 seconds ago, you said they were still firing at each other.
I know. I said as of the time that I got on live about 2 hours ago, I picked up my tablet. I said, I've been on YouTube for, what is this, about 2 hours? As of 2 hours ago, they were.
But then you just came at me when I told you that they weren't, and you told me I was wrong. And you told
I said as of 2 hours ago, and I said, let's take a look.
Look at Al Jazeera.
Bro, exactly. And I opened up Al Jazeera and started reading off what was happening.
Okay.
So what are you talking about?
So nothing. So I'm just saying, like, what I was saying is correct, and what you were saying is wrong, and now we can.
No. What you said is Donald Trump dropped bombs on them a week ago that ended the war. That still is not correct. That's not correct.
That wasn't a week ago.
You said that. Those were your words. You said a week ago.
Those were not my words. It was just a few days ago.
Bro, I have this on YouTube. I can play this back. You are being recorded. I go live on YouTube at the same time. You can't gaslight me. We have what you said.
Replay it. Replay it.
Sure. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm going to do.
Replay it.
Yeah, stop talking. All right, E, you got it for a minute. Let me get back to where we need to be.
Okay. Hi, David. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Hey, all right. So you're talking about Iran claiming that they have the victory, and then Israel claiming the same thing, and that the ceasefire is in fact in place, right?
I said the ceasefire is in place. Yes.
Okay, all right, great. You're right. It actually is. It's pretty fragile, but it is actually in place. So you aren't wrong. You aren't wrong. The thing is though, is that what was the purpose of all of this? Because Iran is actually claiming that they will not stop their nuclear program. They're going to continue. And Netanyahu, as of about 3 minutes ago, per Al Jazeera, said that Iran will face severe strikes if they do continue their nuclear program. So what was the purpose of all of this, Dave?
That's a very vague question.
It's not vague. There have been actual civilian casualties.
What's all the purpose of what, Erica?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's all the purpose of what? That's a very vague question.
What's the purpose? What's the purpose of the ceasefire? What is the purpose of them actually attacking each other? What's the purpose of all of this? I think that's actually pretty specific.
Yeah.
Right. What was supposed to be the actual positive outcome of all of this?
Well, would you consider that both of them claiming victory to be positive or no?
No. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Because here's the thing.
I'm gonna speak. So you are gonna.
I'm sorry. Say, what?
You would say that.
I'm sorry. What was that? Say that again.
You would say that
one
of
what?
them.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to allow you to cut me off. I'm going to speak.
Oh, you say you're going to speak?
Yes.
When are you going to speak? Huh? When are you going to speak? When are you going to speak? Don't be rude, because I haven't been rude to you.
You keep talking over me, and you're not going to even allow.
One of the Mazda. That's not me. I don't have those powers. All right, David, you can speak now.
Okay, I'd love to ask you a question. So would you have liked it if only one of them claimed victory?
No, I would have liked if none of this would have happened in the first place. That's what I would have liked.
Okay, so but do you recognize that this has been going on for what, 40, 50 years?
It's been 30 years since Iran has been enriching their uranium.
I'm talking about
a
battle against Iran and a battle against Israel. Like, do you know how long this battle has been going on for?
Well, I know that the U.S. has been involved in Iran since about the 1950s.
I'm talking about Iran, and I'm talking about Israel.
Okay, what's your point? Let me see.
Do you know how long this battle has been going on for?
No, how long?
Over 4 centuries.
Lord Jesus, not 4 centuries. Okay.
I'm sorry,
Go
4
ahead.
decades. Over 4 decades.
Yeah, I know.
Since the 80s.
Remember, centuries is hundreds. It's hundreds.
Since the 80s.
What's the point? Land the plane. I'm sorry, David. I just want to be perfectly honest with you. I'm actually working on no sleep here. I'm in the process of doing something. And the whole purpose of this is I want you to land the plane. I want you to put the fries in the bag. Go ahead.
Yeah. So with both of them saying that they have a victory in this, that is both of them basically saying that they feel a win has come out on both ends. What would be wrong with that interpretation?
There is no win though here because again, Iran has stated that they're going to continue their nuclear program. Wasn't the whole purpose of this for them not to continue their nuclear program? That has not been achieved in this 12 days war. And Netanyahu is still threatening to strike Iran if they continue their nuclear program, which means a strike, if not imminent, will definitely come simply because what? Iran is not stopping their nuclear program. So again, David, I ask you to tell the class what was the purpose of all of this. We haven't gotten anywhere, David. That's the thing.
Wonderful.
There's been no progress.
Wonderful. So
there's still going to be casualties, civilian casualties.
How come,
Here's the thing. I was just talking.
If she's gonna ask me a question, she should allow me to at least be able to answer it instead of just continue talking.
Yeah. Well, you don't know how this works, do you?
How that works.
So what we will give you the opportunity to speak, and even more, I will kind of give you a win. Kind of. David, you did not say last week. You didn't. I'm sorry. You did not say a week ago. You did not say. I said a week ago. You said last week. So technically,
imagine that.
You weren't right, but you said last week, and it was just this past Saturday. So
Saturday would be last week, right?
Yeah, I hear you, but I mean, so we're saying semantics, but the point that I was making is the actions that he took days ago didn't stop the conflict that was just happening. So you can take that victory lap if you want to. You're still wrong. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm going to take that victory lap.
I'm sure you will. Like, that's all you got. That's the only point you made up here. But you got it. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. Anyway, go ahead.
This is now.
Anyway, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Sure.
So this is attacks that have been going on now for over 40 different years. 40 years, these two countries have attacked each other within spans of like 4 to 6 months, almost on the button. 40 years. 3 days after President Trump decides to bomb their uranium enrichment plants.
4 days. 4 days. You're wrong. I'm going to take that victory lap.
Today's
4 days.
Tuesday.
You're wrong.
Today's Tuesday.
Yep.
What day did it happen?
It happened on Saturday.
Count for me.
Yeah. Keep going.
Count.
I'm still.
Me.
What time is it in Tel Aviv?
On one hand, you can do this job.
What time is it in Tel Aviv?
Count for me.
Tell me what time it is in Tel Aviv.
Count for me.
Answer the question.
Count for me.
Answer the question.
I would say it's 3 days.
Sure. What time is it in Tel Aviv?
If you would like me to use 4 days, that would be wonderful.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Use yours. We'll give you that moral.
Sure. Yeah.
Say 4 days.
Sure.
4 days
go ahead.
after. 4 days after that, he ordered a strike on Iran.
Yeah.
Countries have agreed to a ceasefire. What usually happens during a ceasefire is that there's going to be negotiations made. There's going to be talks that are made, like both Bibi is talking with Trump now. Just had a phone call with him, and there's going to be implications that if Iran does decide to keep moving forward with their nuclear process, that it would probably break some treaty, some ceasefire deal that both countries are going to agree to.
Typically, before a ceasefire is actually announced, they've already worked out and came to the table to work out the deal, the terms of the ceasefire. So I think we're working backwards here. And again, I say to I'm sorry. What? Hey, are you doing that thing you said you didn't like? Are you interrupting me? Don't do that. Don't do it, Dave. Don't be a grown man. All right, be an adult. Anywho, as I was saying. All right, you seem to skip over this point and you don't want to address it for whatever reason. You don't want to address the fact that both parties are contradicting each other. They're contradicting each other. And Trump now is trying to pull out because per the White House, Trump is saying that there will be no more offensive actions taken by the United States. So Trump is trying to pull out of this completely after getting involved when he didn't even need to be involved. He didn't need to involve the U.S.
And literally 13 minutes ago, Bibi Netanyahu just came out and threatened Iran again.
I told him that. I literally told him that. Per Al Jazeera, Netanyahu
he just threatened him again.
Exactly.
What's wrong with putting a threat out there?
What? They're supposed to have a ceasefire. fired. They're supposed to be ending this. How are we going to end it if you keep
before the
threatening
paint
me?
before the paint is even dry.
They ain't even closed the door yet. The
What's your
pallets
point?
haven't even made it home.
What's
Like,
your
what
point?
are you doing?
What's your point?
The point is
Yes.
that this is a bad deal per usual
What?
from
Wait,
Donald
wait,
Trump.
Erica. What is the
I
deal?
don't like when you say my name. I don't
Let
like when you
me
say
let
my
me
name.
hear what the deal was, Erica.
Well, they haven't published any details
They
of the deal,
haven't.
so
Oh
we
my
don't
God.
know what the deal is.
Wow, not a bunch of
Oh, so
lefties, does running to the front line again. Not a
Does the
bunch of
deal
lefties
include
running to the
them
front line again to
continuing their
try to make a
nuclear
point.
program? Does the
When they,
deal? Do you think that the
that's
deal
the
would
problem is
actually
you
include?
guys just can't sit for 1
I'll
minute.
let him go.
You can't sit for a minute. You can't wait and.
How about we not? How about we not? Hey, Athena.
Yeah, no, I came up here I was a bit confused because Dave said 40 years. And I wanted to know what he meant by that. If you mean like indirect hostility through like proxies, or because you know that it is unprecedented for both these countries to directly attack each other.
They have been attacking each other since the 70s.
No, not directly. If you're talking
Yes,
about
directly.
if you're talking about through proxy wars, then fine. But it would be disingenuous to say that this has been going on for 40 years because they haven't really been attacking each other directly like this for 40 years.
They absolutely have.
Can you give me an example of how they've directly attacked each other like this, like how it has been going on for 40 years?
Sure. Iran has launched missile strikes into Israel many times in the past.
When?
Do you want me to pull up dates?
Yes, the past 40 years. When?
Yeah, let me pull up dates for you.
I'm not,
okay?
and I'm talking about
Also,
prior
don't
to-
use Y charts.
And hopefully not from April 2024, please, because that's recent.
But that's in the last 40 years, isn't it?
No, but that's just recently now,
Sure.
after October the 7th and after the conflict has started.
Sure. Let me pull up some for you. You guys can chat it out real quick.
You don't tell us what to do.
Fun fact, they haven't, by the way. Just wanted to say that. Especially prior to October the 7th, or prior to April of 2024, which was triggered as well by Israel bombing booming the Iranian consulate in, where was it? In Syria or Iraq, one of those two. And they unalived Soleimani, or an Iranian like big ranking general. It was a response to that. So these past two times Iran has been retaliating after Israel has been booming them the whole time.
Soleimani was the U.S. The U.S. did that one.
Well, let me look at the name of the person that they unalived then.
Yeah.
They unalived like a very high ranking Iranian general, and that's precisely why Iran retaliated.
Yeah, and I know they did the same thing to the U.S. also with the base in Iraq. Yeah, that was in January of 2020.
Also, the last conflict that I found outside of recent history that you've already mentioned is outside of a 40-year window. So I'll wait to see what he comes back and says.
79 revolution?
Yep, 1979. You got it. 46 years ago. Guys, if you are not a Trump supporter, please don't request up. We're not talking to friendlies. This is Sparring with Santana, debates with Trump supporters. We are only looking for Trump supporters. We're only looking for some debates. Guys, there's 1.3 thousand of us hanging out here. First and foremost, welcome, right? I want you to take a look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account now. So make sure that you are actually following this account. Hit that follow button. And also, if you look up here and you see that gray heart, that means you haven't sent your daily heart me. go ahead and send it. It's only one coin. It will help boost the live, push us out to the FYP, but you got to go back in and claim it. You got to hit that claim. If you don't hit claim, then it doesn't count. And while you're in there, you might as well go ahead and hit that little notification to see when I go live. And, you know, because this is the second day in a row I've done like this random midday live. Might become a thing, might not. But if you like it, make sure you hit that notification so you know when I go live. Last but not least, guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please, please, please consider donating. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you're liking the stream. It helps boost the stream. Make sure you're liking the stream. Make sure YouTube as well. Make sure that you actually sub. It's free to sub over on YouTube. And I looked at the analytics. Apparently a bunch of people watch, but you guys don't sub. Make sure you hit that sub button, and you can support with a YouTube super chat. I will read that off. Last but not least, we got Athena, we got Erica. Make sure we're taking care of both of them while they're up here on the panel, because neither one of them seem to be having fun with Dave. I know I'm not. Anyway, do the things. Dave, did you find the information?
Yeah, they've had a couple of direct conflicts in civil wars and previous wars.
Can you be specific? Years? Yes. Which one?
2006 Lebanon war. They had a direct conflict.
2006. They bombed each other.
They had direct conflicts. Yes.
No. You said they've been bombing each other.
Yeah.
Well, military conflicts, bombing each other. Wait,
how did Iran have direct conflict with?
What's the difference?
I'm asking you, how did it have direct conflict in Lebanon? Are you talking about because they were funding Hizb?
And I have no idea.
Yeah, he's talking about proxy
so
wars.
you're talking about a proxy war.
Yeah,
so Iran wasn't like on the ground in Lebanon. They might have been funding Hizb, which was fighting Israel in Lebanon when Israel invaded in 2006. But no, Iran was not on the ground, nor was it attacking Israel then. It was a proxy.
I don't think that's correct.
Yeah, it's right here. It's listed. If you actually pull, there's the NPR article detailing the long history between Israel and Iran, and it talks about multiple encounters throughout the history of the two, and even more so, it specifically talks about the different proxy wars that have occurred. So
yeah,
the 2006. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Go ahead, Kobe.
2006 invasion of Lebanon was literally between Hizb and Israel. It wasn't between Iran and Israel.
And most of the missile strikes between Iran and Israel have always been in Iraq, which is the country in between the two. So they've done, I guess, would you call that a proxy war, Kobe? Because I'm still learning about this. Would that be considered a proxy?
Proxy, but also Israel has airstrike the Iranian consulate in Syria too, which did trigger the retaliation last year.
Yep, but prior to June 13th, they have never attacked each other on each other's soil. They've never done that before. So I really want him to substantiate this claim and prove all three of us wrong. I really want him to.
Right. Let's see if we can get somebody up here to help Dave, because now I'm starting to feel bad for him. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We are not talking to friendlies. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Joe, are you a Trump supporter?
I am not, but I wanted to say something real quick.
No, thank you. Again, respect my boundaries. Like, that's weird. Respect the boundaries. Come on, Joe. Be better. If you guys do want to actually join the conversation, you can do so later on this evening on late nights, where we actually have people up more than just, opposition. Please and thank you. Is it I'm just gonna call you Cool. Cool, you there?
Yeah, it's Tampon Tim.
I hear you.
Ain't doing that.
Cool. Are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, awesome. I got a question for you.
Hello. want to play a game?
Yeah.
Cool. Question for you. Which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
I voted for a president that was competent enough to protect America first.
Cool. Cool.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Nice. Wow, I like that song.
You are absolutely lying. Unless you voted for Kamala Debbie Harris, there is no way you're telling the truth. So why did you vote for your Mango Mussolini?
Oh, because I don't like word salad Harris.
Yeah, cool.
She's
Cool.
qualified.
Tell me what the stable genius that talks about windmills, wells, nuking hurricanes, sharks, batteries, Arnold Palmer's junk, Hannibal Lecter. Tell me what that genius said that actually enticed you.
Protecting the border and just the number of different things.
Cool. Now,
no nukes for Iran.
Sure, I hear you. What did he actually do to protect the border?
What didn't he do? Is there
nothing? He's literally done nothing.
Oh, he's nothing. So we still have millions of people crossing the border today.
He's literally what policy has he instituted to actually do anything to protect the border?
How many people are crossing the border today? The same number as under Biden. Under Biden, you're saying?
Cool. What did he do to protect the border? You said he did something, and I said, what did he do?
Because we don't have millions of people.
You might want to get your Trump mobile checked. You just completely cut out. You completely cut out. No one heard anything that you said.
I said obviously something was done because we don't have the border.
Okay, then what is the something
under Biden? Well,
what's the something?
I don't know. I'm not down at the border.
Then how do you know something was actually done? Okay, what are the border numbers then?
They're a lot lower than what they were.
Sure. What are the numbers?
96% reduction in crossings.
90.
No, with those numbers, Santana, what they did was they took Joe Biden's average over a year. Over. Does the chat know?
Go ahead. You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Because you lying.
I love how they just parrot like random shit that they hear.
Yes, like you're lying. Like we know that you haven't read anything. This is literally what you heard. You're regurgitating talking points. All right, so
that's easy for you to say. That's easy
because it's true.
For me to say, it's the truth.
No, it's not
true. It's really easy for me to say.
Okay, hold on, E, because we're still playing the game. Sure. Hold on, cool. Hey, I need you to focus. Tell me what Erica's about to say.
She's about to say a bunch of nothing.
No. Be specific. Don't obfuscate. Be specific. Tell me what she's about to say.
She's about ready to tell me some CNN talking points.
Guaranteed. No, listen. I need you. No.
I'm ready for it.
Listen, again, now you're being general because you said that you know. I need you to actually be specific. Tell me what she's about to say specifically. If you already know these talking points, if you know what she's about to say, tell me.
No, I didn't say I knew what she was going to say.
You said that it's easy. You said it's easy to regurgitate talking points. That's what you said. If they're talking points, then you should know what it is because we said it's the truth. Now tell us what. Thank you for the confetti. Tell us what she's about to say specifically.
Maybe she's about ready to say that there's no change in the border and we still got millions of people crossing today as we did under the Biden administration.
All right, stop talking because you don't know. Again, this is why we said that you're just parroting stuff that you heard without actually verifying any information or really knowing what it is. E, you got it. Also, Tim, I'm going to put you on mute. Your background noise is like wicked. All right, go ahead, E.
Kobe. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, hold on, Dave.
Okay, so in regards to those numbers that you're referencing, they came out in February of 2025, so a few months ago. And what they were doing was they were taking Joe Biden's average over 2024 and using that average versus Trump's average for what, like the first 2 weeks of his administration. So that's why it reflects as such a huge difference of like 96% decrease in border crossings because they were cooking the books. Right? They weren't telling the truth per usual, which is very emblematic of the Trump administration. They start off with lies, they end with lies.
Yep.
Did you know I was going to say that, Tampon Tim?
I don't think it was muted. So
Yeah, I kind of figured that. That was probably along the lines.
Yeah. Sure you did. I knew.
I've heard that
Sure,
before.
but wait.
I've heard that before.
Wait. Okay, so if you've heard that before, then why would you repeat the same BS that you just did? Did you think that we didn't know?
That's interesting.
Oh, your Trump mobile sucks. Your Trump mobile is horrible. Yeah. Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim.
Gotta go.
Ain't no way I'm gonna keep dealing with that static. Anyway, back to Dave.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear up Kovi's point. The IRGC did, in fact, assist Hezbollah in the Lebanon 2006 wars by firing rockets and missiles into Israel.
Where'd you find that?
Just got to do a little reading there, Sam.
Sure. Where'd you find that?
Yeah, I'll give you this. I'll give you the source.
Mm-hmm. While everyone's on Teacup, literally everyone's on Teacup, I guess I'm still here. Guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to let's go ahead and aim for 300,000 likes instead of 200,000, 300,000. Also, guys, listen, right there. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. Make sure you go ahead and hit that follow button. And we're going to rock from there. Listen, one more thing, guys. We are in a subwave. We're in a subwave. We have 13 minutes to close out the subwave. We need 3 more subscribers. There's 1.4 thousand of us hanging out. We can get 3 subscribers. We need 3 subscribers to actually close out the subwave. With a subscription, you not only get access to a bunch of really cool emotes and an amazing Discord with a bunch of really great resources, but you get a bunch of cool additions. One is, people already know about it. It's you get a fast pass to join the panel with Late Nights with Santana, which come back tonight. Tonight we're having an additional conversation. We're building on the racism and anti-blackness conversation that we started last week. This week we're talking about black, blue, and white spaces. We're talking about discourse versus hubris, which Dave has a shit ton of. We're also talking about food deserts and food swamps, all of those good things. So make sure you come back. But you get access to a fast pass to join the panel. You also get what's called Tag Me In, meaning while I'm up here debating, sparring with Santana, if you are a sub, you got to be in the Discord. So get in the Discord. You can drop a Tag Me In, and you can come up for 5 minutes and debate one of these numbnuts with me. Because I promise you, it's not as fun as you think it is. You can try it, and I promise you wouldn't want to do it anymore. Last but not least, you get access to what's called My Question, when brunch with my creator. If you want to actually get up, you get priority with asking the question to whatever creator that we are interviewing. So, with that being said, back at it.
Yeah, can you give me a source? Because that's like not true. Iran did not directly attack Israel, even during the 2006 Lebanon war.
Yeah, it says the IRGC, which is the.
Wait, can you give me a source?
Yeah, if I was just reading on it on Wikipedia, and it is. Hold on.
I'm on Wikipedia as well, and they call it a proxy.
And it's confirmed, and it even says in the article confirmed by multiple sources.
No, it doesn't. I'm literally on the Wikipedia page, and it calls it a proxy.
Here.
Okay, where on the Wikipedia page does it say that?
I'm going to show you. Give me a second.
Okay, thank you for the sub. I think that's how you say it. W's in the chat. Also, guys, while Athena and Erica up here, make sure we're hitting their let's make sure we're gifting them, taking care of them. Let's make sure that we're doing all the wonderful things. Also, if we can knock out these donuts, that would be awesome. Can we knock out the donuts? Please and thank you. Dave, do you have the information? I don't think so. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. This is not late nights. We are only looking for Trump supporters. Griff, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, Kobe can read
You
that.
can say that again.
Oh wait, can you make him bigger?
Cool. Hold on one
please?
second. Normally I don't do it, but since you said it, because I was
I'm
about
so
to say
sorry.
hell no. Yeah, it's all good. I'll do it because you said it.
What? Hold on. What does it say? Where did you get that from?
I have no clue.
What does it say there?
Santana, try to change
Wait,
the
it says.
layout.
Wait, hold on. It says that the IRCG were directly assisted Hezbollah. They assisted them. They didn't fire rockets.
Hundreds of IRGC operatives indicated in firing rockets into Israel.
Yeah, this is not on the Wikipedia page. Where is it?
And also, it doesn't say that. It says that literally. Yeah, that's not true.
Wait, where does it say that in the Wikipedia page? Because what Wikipedia page are you on?
Just type in the 2006 Lebanon War Iranian.
Hold on.
I grew up. No one's talking to you yet.
Lebanon War.
Oh,
Okay,
Santana,
where
good
on the
Christ.
Wikipedia page
Yeah, I
does
hear
it say
you.
that?
Listen, I'm gonna put you on mute because you have no
You
control.
were to just read down.
Wait, okay, where? Is it under etymology, under background?
Give me 1 second. I'll scroll up.
Where else
Border
is this?
raid, Israeli response.
I don't like putting these clowns on. I don't like putting these clowns on the big screen. So
I am so sorry.
no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm just.
I couldn't read that.
It's under the timeline of events.
Wait, so the Wikipedia is 2006 Lebanon War, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then under
Timeline of events.
timeline, I don't see it here. I don't see timeline here.
This is under Iran-Israel relations.
Hold on.
And if you go under the timeline of that, you will
I don't
find
see
all the
it.
conflicts.
Hold on. Analysis. Hold on. I don't see timeline anywhere.
I don't either. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
I see,
I'm at on the 2006 Lebanon War, and I don't
I see etymology, background, course of war, war crimes, casualties and damages, reaction, analysis, aftermath. There's no timeline listed here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I just want to clear this up because, yeah, you know.
Even when I do let's see here.
Yeah, I can tell you right now that
If you are on that page if you are on this page of Iran and Israel.
what's the okay Iran-Israel proxy conflict? You mean
No, Iran.
Israel
relation.
Israel relations.
Wikipedia.
Okay.
You scroll down.
To what? To timeline.
Timeline.
And then you go to
the 2006 Lebanon War.
How come I don't?
I hope
see
the chat
Lebanon?
brought their pillow.
Why don't I see the Lebanon War on here? I see the Ahmadinejad presidency.
I'm legitimately confused because I did a control F for timeline, and everything that says timeline on this Wikipedia page, no.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so this has not been confirmed by multiple sources. The only source, this is why I don't like Wikipedia,
Says
right?
it many times, confirmed by multiple.
No, the only source that is listed is literally an Israeli source called Ynet, which is a propaganda source, right? So that's the only source that is listed.
What's with him in these Y websites?
If you make me the big screen.
I got you.
Yeah. So this is why I don't like Wikipedia, right? Because you can literally just edit it yourself. So
You're not showing anything.
here, so it says here during the they were believed to have directly assisted Hizb fighters, right? But then if you go, like, they write the whole paragraph, and the only source that they have is this source. So you click on it, and it's Ynet. And Ynet is, like, known as, like, a propaganda, like, source, right? It's known as a propaganda source. But if you go to,
Should be
like,
right up your
even...
guys' alley, the Democrats.
No, let's not deflect, right?
Exactly.
So,
like,
so even if you go to Britannica, by the way, it talks about only Hizb, like, doing the attacks, and how Iran just assisted them as an
oh, I think she might have overheated. I think we're getting a famous overheating.
That Obama phone.
as in, like, they gave them, like, rockets and weapons. But it
Somebody
does
get Athena
not
Wi-Fi in the chat.
say anywhere. Like, there is no actual source that
Obama
says that
phone.
Iran
Obama
directly
phone.
Again, stop talking, Dave.
attacked Israel, other than this propaganda page, which is Israeli.
Yeah, Athena,
This is why I
your
don't like
Wi-Fi is
Wikipedia,
acting
by the
up.
way.
We're gonna do this.
You're putting everybody to sleep.
Hey, Athena, can you hear us? Somebody go get Athena Wi-Fi. Yeah. So
Here, sorry, my phone glitched because it overheated, not my Wi-Fi.
I was wondering
What I
if
was
it was the
gonna say
overheating of the
was,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, the only thing literally was this, like, propaganda outlet by like an Israeli propaganda outlet. That's the only source, and nothing else. And the propaganda outlet literally got it from Israeli officials, and they don't really have a history of being trustworthy. So no, Iran did not directly attack Israel during the 2006 Lebanon war.
You know what's even more interesting? I'm gonna take a look at this. It says reports that the U.S. strikes set back Iran's nuclear program only by a few months. That is wild. That is wild. Anyway, Dave. So literally, we played your stupid game and went to Wikipedia, right? And even your Wikipedia source was no good. Also, there's a great report out on Reuters right now, because you were talking about everything that they did, and they talk about early U.S. intel assessments suggest the strike on Iran did not destroy nuclear sites. So there's that.
Where'd you get that? The Clinton News Network?
I literally just said Reuters. Anyway, Dave, hold on, iGriff. Dave.
Yeah, sure.
Want to see a magic trick?
Yeah.
Poof, bitch, be gone. iGriff. All right.
Hell yeah.
All right, cool. Got a question for you.
Got an answer for you.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
iGriff, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more wars, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
Well, let's see here. More war, nobody wants that. Higher prices, they're coming down. Less freedom, we have more freedom. I think your whole background's beat.
Oh, you think so? Okay, cool. Pick one, prove me wrong.
Why is he a king?
No, I said you voted for a king. You guys voted to make him a king. Yeah, no, you voted to make him a king.
You're just pissed because you think white people owe you something.
Okay, that's weird that you tried to pivot to a racism, but cool. Yeah, so you voted to make him a king. So I would love for you to explain to me how you didn't, because literally you have not held him accountable. You don't know what racism is. Again, you're trying to rage bait. You're not good at it. You don't hold him accountable, nor are you willing to actually do anything to actually hold him accountable. Why is it that you are, no, it's all good, E. We're good.
Nah,
Why
Santana's
is
a
it?
clown,
Why
dude.
is
He
it that
walks
you
around
are
like he's
willing
cool.
to
He's
allow this man to get away with literally
What's
trying
he
to
getting away
overthrow the
with?
United States government, literally trying to get rid of the U.S. Constitution, literally endangering American soldiers' lives? Why are you good with that? What's with your
Really?
king?
So how many people got hurt in this last strike?
Sure, I didn't say that. I said putting
How
American
many soldiers
soldiers'
got hurt,
lives in.
Santana?
Who said that there was someone
Let's
injured
work
in this
current
last
events and
strike?
backwards, little boy.
Sure.
Listen
Who
up.
said anything about this actual strike? I need you to lock in and
You just
listen.
said putting
Listen,
American
I know
soldiers in harm's
comprehension
way.
may be a tough thing, especially when you don't know
Look
anything.
at you over
I need
talking
you to
because you're
lock
weak.
in, right? Focus, slap nuts, right here. Why are you okay with him endangering the lives of American soldiers?
How'd that happen?
Sure. By bombing Iran, Iran directly said
Iran?
that Iran said
Iran?
that. How do you say it? Is it Iran?
It's Iran, number one,
Yeah,
not
okay, yeah,
Iran.
exactly. So,
Yeah,
like
you're
I
all
said,
flustered. Look at you.
what he did
Licking
was
your lips
they
'cause you're all
immediately
dry.
said that all of those actual soldiers within the Middle East were now targets. Not only soldiers, but the actual civilians in that area were now targets. Now, again,
This is why you are
tell
so
me
incompetent.
again, tell me why are you good with
You
someone
are
putting
so
American
incompetent.
soldiers' lives
They're
in
at
danger?
risk every day. They're over
Sure.
there, you dumbass.
I hear you. I hear you.
Oh
Listen,
God, you
answer the
can't
question.
participate
Look
in
at
this
you.
conversation.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
Griff,
because he's beat. Because
yeah.
he's
I
getting his
Griff,
ass
why
beat.
did
That's
No,
why.
you
you
can't
Hold on,
participate.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
No,
hold on,
look,
hold on,
he's
hold
just
on,
a
guys.
little.
Hold
Look,
on.
you know, how the unfucked
Listen.
American
So
tour go?
this is what it is, right? So this guy is fragile, weak, and insignificant, right? So that's why he came up here and he's
Licking his
tried
lips
to
'cause you're all
actually do this the entire time. And he's opting for what we know he's going to eventually do, crash out and run, because that's what they do.
crash out
And
and
the
run.
interesting thing is he has tried to trigger me. For some reason, he thinks that if he does
You're a clown. You
racism,
won't trigger
that
it.
I'm gonna actually be like, oh
You're
no,
just a clown.
racism, I'm scared. I've never heard anybody be racist toward me. Hey, bud, I'm a black man from the South. There's literally nothing you can say nor do that would actually trigger me.
Wait,
Now, with that being said,
Santana,
Which is
You should try harder.
iGriff sent me a message on on my Discord.
did
What
he?
is wrong with you? Yeah, a voice message. Do y'all want to hear it? Cause how did you find the time to join my Discord and send me a voice message? That's really creepy,
So
iGriff.
weird.
It is weird.
Do y'all? Should I play it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please.
Okay, let me play this
Please do.
voice message that iGriff sent me right on my Discord. Hold on.
Yeah, this is gonna be great. I hope you're recording, Santana. Yep. Oh man, that was so good.
That sounds just like him.
What a pathetic.
All right, as a
That's
mother.
weird. That's just
yeah,
like
he did
him.
send me crying. Why are you crying? That's crazy.
Oh my
Why
gosh.
do you continue to cry, iGriff? That's
Oh,
crazy.
weirdo.
Did anybody
You're a
spot a
peculiar
difference,
fella.
by the way?
You
Yeah,
know
did
what's
anyone spot a
interesting though?
difference?
You know what's legitimately interesting? Like he waited in the box for about 30, 40 minutes. And then he finally got up here on the panel and he waited quietly as we continued to talk to Dave. And then he proceeded to do like this weird semi crash out thing. I don't know. That's weird.
This man is crashing in.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a crash in. So iGriff, do you have anything of substance to actually add to the conversation? Is there anything in particular that you would like to talk about that actually involves the background?
Nope.
Or are you up here just to be, peculiar as
A
fuck?
baby back bitch.
Santana
He's
said
so
it.
triggered, dude. Listen to him cursing.
Listen, you
Why are you
focus, lock
cursing?
in.
Cause
You're
you's a
here
bitch.
now. You're
Erica
here
saved
now.
you.
So just have the conversation. You're here now.
Good
Go
job,
ahead.
Erica.
Which one?
Way to save him.
Which one do you want
The
to do?
king part.
Save these nuts.
Why is he a king?
Okay. No. You have
Why
to
do you
tell us
refer to him
why
as a
you
king?
want a king.
Who said that I want a king? You
Okay,
refer to
so
him.
you know what?
You
For
want to
the
be
sake
dominated.
for the sake of my brother's little production here, because he is extra, this is what we're gonna do. All right.
What we gonna
I
do?
say that Donald Trump is a king because he wants absolute power. He is making every effort to centralize power at the executive branch. he's wanting to get rid of our lower courts, which include the district courts, which are typically the ones that actually issue injunctions that prevent him from doing the evil things that he wants to do, such as
Yeah,
getting
how's that
rid
been
of
working
due
out?
process. And it's been working out pretty great. He actually has signed
That's a deep
100. I'm telling you right now how it's working out. You asked me a question. Let me answer
coaching.
it. All right. So he's actually issued 165 executive orders thus far. And I believe about 92 or 93 of them have been stopped by our judges, so by the courts. So that's actually really, really good. You know, his batting average thus far is really shitty. It's quite poopy.
Yeah. Well, I say the reason why
Just like his
Griff
diaper.
voted for Trump to be a king is because he has a weird fetish for diapers and orange Cheeto dust. He has a thing for old men who, you know, is weirdly out playing golf all the time. He wants to be Trump's baby back bitch. That's why he voted for him. That's what I think.
also think one similarity that he has with Trump is he doesn't let women finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very premature, Griff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you done?
Sounds accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to respond, or what are we doing?
Yeah, why do you refer to him as a king?
I literally just told you. Were
But
you listening?
you look at him as a king, though.
Take the
Doesn't
Tootsie Roll
Doesn't
out your ear, please.
Doesn't listen.
You think he's a king. Why? No one else does.
Put your listening ears on.
You don't need
Let's
to
take
think
it back
he's a
to
king.
first grade.
He's a president. He ain't the king.
We said you want a king. You.
So since you know what I want, what do I want right now?
You want to continue to be a whiny little bitch. Spoiler, watch you continue to do so. Prove me wrong. Sure, prove me wrong. My prediction is you're going to continue to whine and be a little bitch, and you refuse to actually engage in a debate. Prove me wrong.
Well, I've already triggered you because you've
Is this
resorted
Jock?
to profanity.
Hold on. Is he still whining? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's still
That's
whining,
that's
yes.
part of it. Keep going. You got it.
You're just a clown, that's all.
Oh, now you're being a whiny little bitch.
You about to cry.
Two. Keep going.
You about to cry.
Thanks to white people owe you something.
Oh,
about to
there
cry.
you go. Full blown whiny little
Please,
bitch mode activated.
You have to do the racism bit harder.
How is that
He's
racism?
he's such a race baiter. Like, why are you?
How
like,
is
why
that
do you have
race?
to pull the
Because you
race
think
card,
we owe you
Griff?
something.
But you know what's interesting though, Athena? Like legitimately, and I've said this, I am a black man from the South. Like literally from South Carolina. Your racism has to be way better. You're not even good at racism. You're not even good at it, bro. Give it up.
Don't try calling me the N-word. You won't get the reaction that you think.
Yeah, he's like such a race baiter, and he also like doing it like with no conviction as well.
I know.
Like your
He wants
ancestors would be,
attention.
your forefathers would be so
Your
disappointed.
ancestors would be so pissed at you
No,
right now.
genuinely.
Ancestors, wow. What about his ancestors?
There's no chutzpah. There's no like conviction. There's no passion, right? You're just race baiting and using the race card, but like kind of, I don't know, kind of half
That's what all
trying
your
to convince
platforms.
yourself of
hear
your
you.
racism.
Put some chutzpah.
Real quick, guys.
Yeah.
W's in the chat for Phil. Phil sent a $2 donation saying, "Can you ask iGriff why he felt, what he felt about Rump's Rump? I guess that's what you're calling Trump. Cursing this morning. He was crashing out, and does he know about the biggest load we've ever seen? Yeah. He definitely knows about Trump's biggest load. Yeah. Or did you have an issue
That's
with
what he
your
said.
your cheese puff Cheeto leader dropping the F-bomb on TV? W's in the chat for Phil. Thank you for that $2 donation, Phil.
That's not what she said though, Erica, because clearly she's never been able to finish.
I know. I said he. That's what he said. That's what he
That's
said.
what he said.
Also, guys, just a reminder, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, like the stream, you can donate through YouTube Super Chat. Make sure you hit the follow button. If you see follow up here at the top, make sure you hit the follow. We have Erica up here. We have Athena up here. Make sure we're taking care of both of them while they're up on the panel. Do all the wonderful things. Hey, Griff, do you got anything, bud? Now you're on the teacup, so you know what he's doing. They're not even good at this.
Oh yeah, no. I was just trying to not fall
Report.
asleep.
I know. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, when he got
sure.
the F-bomb this morning,
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly frustrated because Iran took a shot at the very 11th hour, which was stupid, but whatever. So it was just like little kids, like, when like you have like grifters that all argue amongst one another, it's like you got to just kind of put them in their place. It's
bitch, and it's hard to put
why do
anybody
you
into
keep
place.
cursing? I don't
Because I
understand the
can.
profanity.
One, because I'm grown. Two, because it's my life, bitch. Anyway,
Oh,
would you
okay.
like to continue to engage in the actual debate or no? Are you done? Are you done
Sure. No,
crashing?
you still haven't. I mean, I
Are you
just
done
don't want you to keep
crashing?
cursing at me. That's all.
What does it? Did I hurt your feelings?
Does it
Yeah,
hurt
a
your
little bit.
sensibilities?
Oh, you need a
Yeah.
safe
Is it because
space.
it's because I'm white?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need a safe space? Is that what it is?
Race
Thank you for
baiter.
admitting that.
Why do you
Yeah,
keep
he's
bringing
white.
race up? Why are you so obsessed with
That's all
Well,
he
race?
has.
to be safe, I brought my white brother Brett Cross up here. Guys,
Not
W's
the
in the chat for Brett.
token.
I brought a white up so we
What's
can
up, Brett?
have a little bit of coverage.
Hey, W's for
Not the
Brett.
token. Not the
Yeah,
token.
that way we
Hey,
can have a little
Brett.
bit of coverage.
Hey,
Gotta
Brett.
bring up the token white friend. Absolutely.
What's up, Brett? How are you?
I'm disappointed. I've been sitting here watching for about 5 minutes, doing my thing. Why are you making us look bad, bro?
How am I making you look bad? Because Santana thinks that white people owe him something?
Santana, I have been friends with Santana for a long fucking time, and I've never heard him say that anybody owes him any goddamn thing. That just sounds like your racial disparages is just in full force, my guy.
Sounds
sorry
like
you
you
feel that
just
way.
wasted your 400 year head start. Is what it sounds like.
Yo, what are those blue
Oh,
things? 321.
Brett, guess what? I figured it out. I figured it out. He's mad because he's a field white.
Oh my lord! You know what?
Is that what it is, I Grift?
What is it? What's a field white?
You.
What is it though?
The one you had every advantage in the world bestowed upon you and you wasted it. You're
really?
mad because you're poor. But I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, Brett.
Yeah, I mean the poor part sucks. I know, I get that, but
Yeah, it does.
Well, I don't shame anyone for their financial standings. I shame you because you're the baby back bitch. I mean, I don't care about your finances. I don't even care about your skin. I just think that you're a piece of. Anyway, Brett, you got the
But
floor.
why though? What did I say to you that makes you feel that way? Because I think
it's because of how you've come up here with no decorum, no actual intentions on engaging in an actual
I've
debate. You
asked
came
you
up
why you
here,
think he's
sure,
a
you
king.
came up here and immediately tried to, levy attacks, race bait, and then you continue to crash
slow down.
in
You'll get it
as a
out.
weirdo. Like, you've been up here this entire time and you have not actually tried to get into anything, and you kind of engage in a debate with Erica, but you still couldn't even get that. Anyway, Brett, you got the floor.
Brett. You got it.
So the problem is, Griff, is like I said, I haven't been on for a whole long time, but I've been sitting here listening and everything. And all I've heard was you just saying racial and racist shit for no reason.
Well, he had a reason, Brett.
Tell me one thing I said that was racist, Brett.
He called me a boy.
I literally,
He literally called me a boy.
Okay.
There's
Little
that.
boy.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you tell you one thing that you said that was racist. You call me a boy. W's in the chat for Justin. Justin sent a $5 donation. Said, "Could you tell the guest from a white man to a white man, shut the hell up?" And also, he's a weak little snowflake. Yeah, he is, guys. W's in the chat for Justin. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
W's
for
for
that
Justin,
$5 donation, guys. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Again, take care of Erica while she's here. Take care of Brett while he's here. Brett, you got it.
Don't forget I grift.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, Brett.
Griff, so
Yeah.
you asked me to name you one thing. Santana named you, but I'll name you the one thing from our very small interaction is I came up here and I said, pretty much what the hell is going on? And you were like, oh, well, Santana thinks that we owe him something. Who's we?
Yeah, he thinks that I've said this. If you were listening, you would have known. So I'm not
Right.
repeating it.
So then you asked me, so let me just clarify. So you said, what have I said that was racial or racist? And
Yes.
I literally just told you. So do you concede to the point that you were saying racial and racist shit? Because
So
I
my
have never.
formed opinion
How
of
long?
Santana
How long have you
means
known
that I'm
Santana?
racist.
Well, how long have you known Santana?
Who knows? Maybe today's the first day I ever met him.
Right. So I've known Santana for a while, and he has never I've never heard him say that anybody owes him anything. What he does is he speaks on the prejudices and the biases in this world, the systematic racism that was designed by people of mine and your skin color to oppress people who are darker than us. That is all he has ever said. And if you are so ignorant to believe that we do not live in a system that was created to keep people of color down, then you are a blind, dumb, ignorant son bitch.
Why are you crashing out? All right, well then, Santana, prove me wrong. Prove me that you're not somebody that I think you are.
Why do I have to prove anything to you?
What was the last thing you donated to? Santana, tell us.
Why do I have to tell you the last thing I donated?
Exactly.
Me.
Wait, no, Brett. No.
Exactly.
No. Why do I have to justify anything that I've done?
Well, then why do you care for people going to bat for you then if you don't care what I think?
I don't know. You don't have to come up. I promise you. I'm not. No. Don't request up. I promise you. I have no interest in not only not playing this guy's game. I refuse to actually allow him to put anything that we've done on the front street for anybody. I refuse. I refuse. Yeah, that's cool. Listen, the difference between you and I, bud, is that I know who I am. I am not a weak, insignificant, insecure little person.
You wouldn't.
There's nothing about me
1,300 people
that you would ever be able to understand or live up to. You're just not me, bud. You're not good enough. I'm sorry. You tried it. You're still not good enough.
Well, then how do I get there?
You know what? Listen, the only way that you could actually get there is for you to unalive and come back as a completely different person because you suck. I mean, that's the only way that you're going to get to where I am. Anywho. Would you like to actually continue and engage in the conversation, engage in the debate? Cool.
Okay. So how do you feel about the deportation?
I think, cool. So as far as deportation efforts, I think it's a waste of efforts, right? And the reason why it's a waste of effort is because there's no targeted approach. Donald Trump has no actual plan for deportation. That's why he's deporting at a lower rate than Joe Biden. And even more than that, he's costing us millions of dollars while also causing a lot of strife within American citizens.
Well, no, he does have a plan. You see, there's intel that's gathered on bad people.
Mm-hmm.
And
hold on, you don't interrupt him. Let's give him this moment. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. Absolutely knew it. Absolutely. That's why I didn't want you to speak, because I knew when he actually had to, he couldn't do it.
And I didn't need to come off mute. I clicked it too fast, but I'm like, that's a lie. Okay.
I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. You know what that means.
He's skedaddled.
You lose.
Yeah.
First of all, what you know about Lil Flip?
Say it again.
First of all, what you know about Lil Flip?
Well, it's a whole thing. Hold on, I'll show you. Brett, you hanging out?
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll show you. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only talking to Trump supporters. This is a Sparring with Santana debates with Trump supporters. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Dr. Drew, are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, Dr. Drew, got a question for you.
What's that?
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
Dr. Drew, which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
I voted for someone that didn't love trafficking.
Trafficking?
Yeah.
How so?
Because under Biden-Harris, there's millions a year that crossed.
Cross what? What are you talking about? You're being vague.
The border.
You're being so vague.
I voted for Trump because of immigration policies.
You did? What's his immigration policy?
What, before the ones Biden ended, or
No, I mean, what's Trump's? I didn't say anything about Biden. I said, what's Trump's immigration policies?
Oh, the remain in Mexico. That was one of them, which Biden ended.
Oh, okay, cool.
DNA testing,
wait. So just to make sure I'm clear, because maybe I'm not being clear, right? I do understand that Jimothy was, president back in 2017, and you know, from that point. But I'm talking about like what he ran on this past election cycle that makes you actually excited about the policy. So what policies did he talk about, or what policies has he implemented? And yeah, go from there.
He's actually allowing ICE to do their job and allowing the
That's not a
states to do their
policy.
job. You don't have to implement policy.
You
he has to
literally
allow the states
did you
to
say
do their
policy?
job, which
Did you
Biden
say
didn't let
policy, or
happen.
did you say he lets people do their jobs? Which one did you say?
I said he lets people do their job.
No. You said you voted for him because of his policy. You said policy. I said, what policy? You said remain in Mexico, which was a policy, but I said, hey, be specific, talking about this term. And then you said, well, he lets people do his job. No. You know how you like said remain in Mexico, and I even said, yeah, that's a policy, but I'm not talking about back then. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hiding. I'm talking about right now. So what policy right now?
Enforcing the border.
Why are you guys never good at Brett? One of you can have them.
Why? Can you excuse me, sir? Hi, Dr. Drew. I hope all is well.
Are you
with
wait? Are you a
listening to what
doctor like
say.
Dr. Dre? Because
No.
there's no way you're an actual doctor up here saying the stuff that you're saying. Did you? What did you get?
His name is Drew P. Balls.
If you click on it.
Yeah.
He's no doctor. Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Drew.
real quick, but like I gotta get this off. Why did you say trafficking when it was just like you people are coming across the border? Why did you specifically call it trafficking?
Because the high amount, the ending of several things such as the zero tolerance.
Yeah, but that's not what makes
DNA
that's
testing.
not what makes it trafficking.
No.
Like
When you change
That's what I was gonna say.
Anyway, I'm sorry. You guys got it. I'll be quiet.
Policy, he allowed for more unaccompanied minors to come into the U.S. And on top of that, he also removed or chose not to continue the DNA testing, which Trump put in place to help limit the amount of traffic victims.
Hey, my guy. So when you're talking about trafficking, why are you not talking about like the shit that Greg Abbott was doing? Because everything that you mentioned was not of trafficking. What you did mention was stuff that Greg Abbott has done, which is a big supporter of Trump. Trump and him are friends. And
Before or after he did that?
Before or after what?
Before or after he shipped them to a Democrat function and they all cried and called National Guard.
What is that called? Is that called trafficking? Did he take people who didn't want to go anywhere? And
oh no, they wanted to be in the U.S.
Did he move them forcefully?
No, they wanted to be in the U.S.
Did he move them forcefully?
No, they wanted to be in the U.S.
Oh, they wanted. So you're telling me every single individual wanted to go to New York?
Well, I don't know if they wanted to be in New York specifically.
Oh, okay. So they were forced
they wanted
to go
to be in the
somewhere where
US.
they didn't want to be?
And Biden-Harris didn't want to address the problem.
No. Hey, we're talking about something totally different.
Sorry if you don't like the facts, but those are the facts.
You're not talking about facts.
I am talking about
what's
facts.
happened is that I pushed you into a corner that you
Greg
can't
Abbott.
Hold on.
So you think
Democrat convention.
Stop over talking each other.
I know, Dr. Pepper.
Brett, go ahead, and then Drew, you can respond. Welcome in, Swan Raid.
Welcome in, Swan Raid. Swan Raid, as we get in, tap the screen, share the live. If you see the word follow up here, that means you're not following me. Hit the follow button. Take care of Brett. Take care of Erica. We're up here. We're talking to Dr. Thunder. He doesn't know much, but we're going to keep trying. Go ahead, Brett.
Oh, hold on one moment. Also, if you see the plus beside my name, you should go ahead and click it and make sure you're following me. There's another awesome creator up here.
Go ahead, Brett.
Oh, I thought it our mic messed up for a second. Drew, so here's the thing. You weren't saying anything facts. What we're talking about is you keep saying traffic, and then you keep bringing up incidences that are not trafficking. So when I brought up actual trafficking, you're saying, nuh-uh. Do you see the problem?
He doesn't know how to come off mute. I swear he
That
got
mute
his
button.
He got his doctorates from Dollar General or something. There's no way.
From DeRai.
Sir, I got muted because you don't like facts. But anyways,
ICDC.
Did you listen to anything I just said?
No, slap nuts. We couldn't hear you. You were
I'm
muted.
trying to deal in facts and statistics because it
Not knowing
happened
facts.
long
Hey.
before. I'm speaking. It happened long before Abbott even bothered busting them out there because Biden and Harris would not allow the states to do their job.
He's not speaking anymore, Brett. I'm sorry it took me so long.
No worries. So,
Oh, sorry, you keep muting me again. So,
Drew,
so I think that's your question. You don't like facts.
Hey, Dr.
Hey.
Seuss, slow
Face the
down.
facts.
my sweet little summer child, okay, just chill out for a little bit, okay, Drew? So the thing is that
I'm
what you're
literally
talking
dog
about
walking
is,
you. You have no facts.
brother,
Okay, Buttercup.
the only dog you're walking is your damn self because you're making my job easy.
You try to bring up Abbott. Of all things, you try to bring up Abbott and fail to mention the millions let in before that.
Sure. Hey, can we go one at a time, Dr. Seuss? Like, slow down for a second. Let Brett go.
I tried that, but then I get
Okay,
muted.
all right, cool. Just hold on. I won't mute you anymore.
triggered.
Listen,
Okay,
okay.
facts.
I was being funny. I won't mute you anymore. Let's go one at a time. Brett, you got it.
So, when you're talking about trafficking is not trafficking, so I brought up real instances of trafficking, and you have nothing to say about that. Why?
I brought that up because Biden Harris will not allow the states to do their job.
But what about Biden?
So, once again, let's not pivot. I didn't play for the NBA. I know you didn't play for the NBA. Our pivot game is weak, so don't try that, okay? I'm too old for this shit. So, why are you not actually against trafficking when you made your whole point about trafficking and every instance that you said was not trafficking? But when I bring up trafficking, you're like, nuh-uh. But Biden did it.
But what about Biden?
Because you can't blame Abbott for something that Biden and Harris.
But what about
forced them to
Biden?
do.
The Supreme Court literally said that the Supreme Court literally said what Abbott was doing was illegal.
Did they say what Biden and Harris were doing were illegal?
No.
Okay, then.
But what about Biden? Can you address the actual trafficking that really occurred? Can we talk about that? I hear you. I know you want to talk about Biden. I know you have to think about Biden, but can you actually address what Brett said, the specific trafficking that occurred by the Texas governor?
I've already addressed it.
What? Okay.
Biden and Harris would not let them do
exactly.
their job.
You know, your answer is now. What about Biden? Talk about the person that actually did the thing. Are you okay with the Texas governor? No. Focus on this. Focus on this. Maybe we need to make it simple for you. Are you okay with the governor of Texas trafficking people? Yes or no?
What do you expect governor to do?
Yes or no?
When they're not allowed to do
yes
their job?
or no?
It's a yes or no question.
I answer my question.
You failed to comprehend.
No, you failed to actually understand how a question works. You don't answer a question with the question.
Well, it's not my fault you failed to comprehend.
I hear you. Listen, Slapnuts, try to track this. Are you okay with the Republican governor of Texas trafficking legal, as you guys would like to say, legal immigrants?
No, there's no way to know that for sure.
Yes, it absolutely is. You know how we know it for
No,
sure?
there's not.
You know how we know it for sure? Because the actual federal funding that the government sent Texas for those legal immigrants, well, Greg Abbott kept that, but he shipped those legal immigrants to another state, which was trafficking. Now talk about the fact that you're good with trafficking, even though you came up here and you tried to make a case about the Biden-Harris administration trafficking while it's really happening, and it really happened with the Texas governor. You don't want to talk about that. You wanted to speak on your point and you wanted to use hyperbole, and now we're giving you specifics and you don't want to even address the specifics.
Okay, it's bad. Now, do you approve of Biden-Harris busing and flying them in?
What proof do you have that they bust or flew in immigrants? Can you give me anything? Can you substantiate that at all?
Yeah, I'll see if I can find you some video for that too.
A video? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sure. How can you give me so if our federal government was flying in and busing in immigrants, there should be some type of federal record of that, right? So I should be able to have a federal record that I can pull, not some video that someone recorded and said that this was a thing. There should be actual documentation of this, right?
Oh, you want document? Okay, I'll find documentation for you.
Mm-hmm. You can keep tapping in DuckDuckGo. I don't think you're gonna find it, but sure, go for it.
He on Truth Social right now.
He's on Truth Social right now.
No.
Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 300,000 likes. Also, again, this is the main account now. If you see the word follow up here, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. Make sure you hit the follow button. I know you say, oh, it's Santana. I follow Santana. Listen, make sure you hit that follow button. Also, guys, please, 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 let's remember that we have Erica up here. We have Brett up here. Take care of both of them. Make sure that we're showing them some love while they're up here. And last but not least, guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. So if you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please, please, please consider donating. Everything is accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you're liking the stream, but you can also send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that out. Dr. Do you have that documented source?
Dr. Do. Yeah, do you want the judiciary.house.gov?
I would like to actually see some type of documentation, not the house.gov, but sure. You know what? I'll entertain your thoughts so far. Give me.
I'll work around you.
No, I'll entertain your thoughts. Go ahead and give me that.
Let's see. You got homeland.house.gov.
Sure. You have some. I'll accept Homeland Security.
Well, it's just homeland.house.gov.
Okay, well, yeah, give me your source. You know what? I'll entertain it because at least you're trying.
Okay, if you say so. I'm like this biased.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if it's biased, I'll find something else.
I mean, no, again, I will entertain it.
It's fine, 'cause I like to find something that everyone can agree on.
Well, I mean, I just want to see what you got. I want you to put your cards on the table. That's it, bud. Put your cards on the table. What are we doing? This is getting boring. Just put your cards on the table.
I mean, if you prefer, I can list the MPP termination, the 100-day deportation pause.
I just want you to give me something I can pull up and actually look up. I mean, legitimately, I like
DNA testing, which he ended.
Legitimately, just give me an actual source that I can reference. I mean, I don't care what it is. Give me something.
Well, I mean, which would you like?
Dealer's choice. Put your cards on the table. Put the fries in the bag, man. What are we doing?
You're the one that don't believe in history.
Put the fries in the bag.
What?
I'm just stating shit that happened in history.
Put the fries in the bag, bro. Give me the source.
I'm trying to stall you out, bro.
No, here, I'll see if I can find a shortened URL. No, because I was going to post it, but I triggered a mod and they muted me on the comments. So
you can't post links in the comment.
Just tell me the source, bro. I can literally pull it up myself.
Hold on. TrumpIsKing.com.
I got him.
Trust me, bro.
That's literally what them use.
Damn it. I put around and messed up mine. Fucking messed up the whole music. Oh well. No whole music. We ain't got whole music. As a matter of fact, you know what?
So you got opposite the Texas
fuck it for the love of the game.
/post governor.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was a fucking bitch.
Migrant.
I was a bitch. I was a bitch.
Right.
I was fucking scared.
For the love of the game. Anyway, what was that source?
It's office of the Texas governor, Greg Abbott. You're
Okay, let's go.
You are not good at this.
Wait. Okay.
I'm intrigued.
I'm gonna pull it up too.
Actually, I got a better one.
No. We're gonna pull that one up, but just so you're clear, you want to give us as a source the guy that's actually trafficking people. That's the source. Cool. What is it? Woo! You cannot make this up.
Usually the stock that comes in of opposition operate at a higher functionality typically. What's going on today?
Oh my God.
Erica, you know, like, does anybody know what's going on today? Or is like
Is
Mars
it the water?
retrograde or some shit? Or
Does
whatever.
Mercury have her? Holy shit! Whoa!
What
Wow! Thank you, Megan. Thank you so much. Thank
What
you,
happened?
Megan. Oh, I gotta read this. Give me 2 seconds, bro. I don't have any equipment, so I have to.
A quit monk.
Here, I'll see if I can get you the title. It's called Title 42 and Immigration Enforcement at U.S.-Mexico Border by the Pew Research Center.
Sure,
I
hold
was
on.
talking.
George, are you a Trump supporter?
It's Jorge.
Jorge, George. All right, and you gotta echo. You gotta go, bro. Hey, George.
Good day, sir.
Wait,
Good
George, you want to see a
day.
magic trick?
Hey. Oh.
Are you a Trump? He was talking, Santana.
I heard him, but I had already started the music, so it was too late.
Can't
Okay,
stop the
I
music.
want to say
Oh, wait,
shout out
wait,
to
hold on.
Megan.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? Don't
No,
do that.
go ahead.
That's not nice.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Megan for the $100 donation. She said, thank you for the education. And also, I can use it for the move or whatever I want to use it for. Thank you so much, Megan. I appreciate you. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat for Megan. And that's Megan with an H.
I could have
Give
sworn
it
she
up for
said split it with
capitalism,
Santana.
baby.
Awesome.
I know she put
Give
in
it
that
up for
message.
capitalism,
Split it with
baby.
Santana. Yeah, hold on.
Thank you
Guys,
so much,
so
Megan.
I brought. I don't.
Hey,
This guy.
JS.
Yeah, he like crashed out completely yesterday.
You
Like,
sure about that? You
I'm
booted
positive.
me
I'm
because I
positive.
checkmated the hell out of your red hat.
How did you checkmate me?
Yeah, everybody knows I did. I got a lot of your followers.
You can't
So
even
you
spell
want to talk about the new conversation?
Hold on 1 second. He has 556 followers. How many
much
is a
did I
lot of,
have?
wait. You got 556 followers. How many followers of mine did you get?
At least about 50 or 60.
That's a lot. You when
I mean,
you and I
for
talked
me, I'm
yesterday, there
never
was 1.3 thousand people.
Yeah, I mean, again.
And so you think those quote unquote 50 people that you got were fans of mine?
I mean,
look, hold on.
you know-
I wish I could pin this. Nee said I have them blocked. Oh, you guys.
Yeah,
are not good at
because I
this.
checkmate their whole lives and I make
How?
them look like idiots.
How, bro?
Like I'm gonna do right now.
Sure,
You want to
go
talk
ahead.
about the new mayor in New York, the socialist?
Is the fucking mayor of New York on my background?
No,
Where does it say
you wanna
anywhere?
talk about that?
Hey, where does it say anywhere? Do you want to talk about the mayor of New York?
All right, you want to talk about Iran?
What's the no? I can't read.
You want to talk about Iran?
Sure, I guess.
All right, let's talk about Iran. So
Go ahead and demonstrate what you know.
Right. So, but the things I know are facts. Actually, I mean,
Sure.
I know that Obama and Joe Biden sent a combined $20 billion for them. That created a 60% uranium field in their fucking country.
And you know what uranium fields?
Yeah. You know what
Okay.
60% means?
No, what is 60%?
You don't know what 60% means?
No, I don't. What
Other
does
countries
60%
that have the
mean?
same equivalent of 60% in their country means they have nuclear bombs.
Oh, you sure about that, bud?
No, that's facts.
Oh,
Those are facts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
you haven't said anything that's
Google whatever
factual
I'm
yet.
saying.
Sure,
Since you
like
Googled
literally,
1031 exchange last time,
literally,
Google
I
this
don't
shit.
need to Google this because you have not said anything. You know what's funny? Like I've been
What's
doing
funny?
this.
What did I say first of all?
Well, first of all, you're funny, right? Funny looking, funny sounding, funny acting, but cool.
Oh, really?
What's funny about all of this is I've been doing this like nonstop.
I'm not
Hold
with
on
the
1
Ricky
second.
skin,
Hold on
Papa.
1 second. 1 second. I've been doing a lot of this. Erica and Brett, they've been doing a lot of, whatever Dr. Do is here. This is what we're actually gonna do though, right? This will be fun. Just because
Yeah, if you keep.
I've already smacked you around.
You
Brett
sure
and
about
Erica have continued to smack around Dr. Doolittle. So
Not
what
really.
I am going to do.
All right, so let's talk about
Wait, where'd he
uranium.
go? I just had.
60%.
Hold on. Where did Chris just
talk
go? I
about that.
literally just had him in here. Stop
He
talking.
does it. Chris does this thing when he'll request. If you don't immediately let him up, he will leave. Chris.
Say you got kicked. How did you get kicked? By who? Oh no, it looks like it's got to be TikTok because I see him here. Chris, I'm gonna drop you down and then request
Hey,
back
Trey
up.
Songs, get into the point, bro. Get to the point, Trey Songs. Let's
He
go.
called me Trey Songs. You're not
Call
even
you Trey
funny.
Songz?
Like
He
he's
looks
not
like
even
Trey
funny.
You would have been better off saying like Chris Brown.
It's weird. He's not funny.
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown actually has talent, bro.
I hear you. Stop
Trey
fantasizing
Songz
about
is
different
getting raped
men
in
and
jail
lock
right
in
now.
on the debate.
Trey
No
Songz
one
is
wants to.
getting
No
raped.
one cares who you're into. Stop
Yeah,
being
yeah. Hey,
weird.
so
This
so
is not a
let's talk
dating
about
game.
60%
Lock in.
Iranian.
Okay, hold on.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're gonna talk to Chris. All right, you got it.
No, I want to talk to you since
I don't
you're
give
the
a
host.
fuck what you want to do. I'm telling you what
you
you're gonna
always
do.
pussy out. You always pussy out. You have your own people try to
I
debate.
hear you. I hear you.
I know. It's
Try harder.
So let's have a
Go
conversation.
do a little bit more push-ups for those
So
titties.
Yatu, hey Yatu, let's have a conversation.
Let's do it, Chris.
What was
No. The conversation starts with the question I originally
it's
asked.
about uranium. So
Yes.
it's about uranium that you just talked about because you know we're about to.
60%.
Okay, what was it?
It's
before-
60%.
Hey, that's not what I asked you.
No,
right?
it's
He
That's
has
okay,
impulse.
cool,
Chris,
cool.
just FYI, he has impulse control issues.
Yeah, no, he's crashing out because I'm about
He
to
does
checkmate
every
him.
time.
I'm about to checkmate him with this own
Muting
question.
me.
Okay,
That's
cool.
me
So-
because you won't let anyone else speak.
Yeah, I'm
you
trying
have
to
no
ask you a
dignity.
question. I'm trying to let you showcase your knowledge to 1,000 people, but you won't let me finish the question.
Perfect. So talk
Okay,
about it.
cool.
So you can get another 3 followers. Go ahead, Chris.
Right. So Yatu, Yatu, calm down. You know, the sooner I get to ask the question, the sooner you get
Right.
to
So
explain.
talk about what I.
Okay, cool. So awesome. What was
Talk about what I stated.
Okay, cool. Because the question I'm about to ask is actually about to literally.
No, talk about what I stated.
Yatu, the longer you do this, the more painful this is going to be.
Chris, you just got to keep going because again, he has
cool.
no
All right,
impulse
all right,
control.
Cool.
This is
Definitely got you, I
J-Raz.
got you.
It's J-Raz.
Freaking, checkmate incoming. What was before Obama put us in the JCPOA? And
what was it after?
During it?
What was it after?
So, perfect.
Oh,
no! Watch this, guys. Watch this checkmate because
what was it after?
Okay, cool. So you asked the question with the question. I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question.
No, I answered your question.
Okay.
Oh
yeah,
my God! Listen.
I'm just gonna go ahead and
Have
give the
some
explanation.
self-control. Go ahead, Chris.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give the explanation because he's gonna be intellectually dishonest. But there's 1,000 people I need to educate.
Check.
So the uranium level, because of Barack Obama, that you hate so much because because he's better than the patchwork filth that you call Donald Trump. They had 20% uranium, 20 during the length of the deal and even before, honestly. But as soon as your president lifts the sanctions, lifts the deal, that's when it started getting up to 60. And it's been that way for about 7 years. So based on your own paradigm, the reason why they're at 60 is quite literally because of Donald Trump, right? But you didn't want to answer that because you didn't want to answer that question because you knew that's where I was going. I didn't ask you a question. I gave you...
Because it's not your turn to speak yet.
You know what?
Yeah, so...
Stay on mute.
Right, because I gave you a chance to answer. You didn't want to do it, right? So now I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a question now.
No, let's talk about the same thing.
Well, no, because
Go
I gave
ahead,
you a
Chris.
chance. Thank you. I gave you a chance to answer. You didn't want to do it. So 20% is a whole lot lower than 60 last time I checked.
It's still above
Because,
today.
okay, I'm about to ask you the question. From 1957 to stop interrupting. From 1957 to 2025, what evidence do you have from the UN, aka the International Atomic Energy Association, or the NPT, the Nuclear Proliferation Treaty, that Iran was even in the process of building nuclear weapons? And I've got all those documents pulled up. Tell me what month,
perfect. Can I answer that?
Now you can. Holy shit.
Okay, so without even muting me or interrupting me.
Answer the question and stop whining.
You stated it was at 20%, correct?
I want you to answer the question.
No,
I
I'm
asked
going to
you
answer your original question and then I'll get to the other.
I never asked you that question.
No, because you know I'm going to check.
Okay, hold on, Chris.
So 20%, right?
Chris, 1 second.
So Santana, if you have dignity,
hold on, J-Rez.
You'll let me talk if you had dignity.
I am. Just listen 1 second. J-Rez.
I'm going to answer the question.
I hear you.
Originally
okay, cool. I'm going to give you that option. Hold on, guys. Seriously, everybody stop for a minute.
You're going to get cooked.
Stop for a minute. I'm going to let you.
So bad. He knows.
J-Rez.
He knows.
J-Rez. I'm gonna let you speak.
Perfect.
All right, but simple question: do you want to see a
Well,
magic
no,
trick?
okay, but I'm gonna answer.
Sure.
the
Do you want to
original
see a magic
question.
trick?
You guys have no dignity, bro. You guys are always scared of me, bro.
Fuck off.
I just want to
Holy
round out just with just a little bit of knowledge behind it, right? So 20% is even lower than the 60, number one. Number two, and even with the 60, from when Trump lifted the sanctions all the way to 2025, the most recent report came out last month. Zero evidence of them even trying to put together nuclear weapons. We don't have any of that, and they were on the ground. So, I mean, that's easy.
He's insufferable. I knew that was gonna happen when I brought him up because he's literally done that multiple times.
He is a certified crash-in.
Yeah.
Also, Santana and Erica, I got a little bit of ammo for your next debates, right? Because I've been like following this. Did you know that Iran, backed with Pakistan, Russia, and China today, put in a resolution where to the UN where the U.S. is liable for paying back all the damage that they cause? I'm going to put the source in the chat, but for any Trump supporters that are now saying, you know, saving money, well, we're going to have to dish some dollars out for recklessly being another country. From the
What them
IS.
dollars at? What them dollars at? Oh, sorry.
All right. Chris, I appreciate you
Okay.
coming up, bro.
Have a good one.
You as
Drop
well.
me to the outro.
See, bro.
Also, Dr. Doolittle, you got to go too. All right.
Is it nap time? Is it afternoon nap time?
Yeah,
I have an idea for TikTok, right? So like in cases where like Yatu Sabes was on here and you know people that just don't shut up and everything to make it hard to listen and shit like that. I was telling Erica.
Careful,
I was telling Erica in the chat. I wish like TikTok would put like tic-tac-toe for panelists to play in the middle of that shit. Because he knew he was going to get dog walked. We've all dog walked him on several occasions.
Yeah, I mean, like he literally,
Yeah, he's the
legitimately,
worst.
if you are actually trying to debate, all you got to do is actually, you know, not crash out immediately. Nowhere. Are you a Trump supporter?
No.
Okay, and I'm gonna drop you because I don't know why you're up here. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're not talking Trump supporters. Don't be weird. Don't get in the box. This is not like family, friends, and we're not doing any of that. Joe, are you a Trump supporter?
To a degree.
Did you vote for
What
Jimmy?
that mean?
I mean, I did.
Erica,
I
who's the
support him enough to vote for him.
You said you voted for him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Joe, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Oh, tell me, what did you vote for? More war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king?
Is that the only two options I have to choose from?
Well, it's five, but yeah.
I didn't vote for a king, and I didn't vote for any of that on the first side either. I mean, I was kind of leaning more towards the strength and the stability of our country.
Oh, okay. So
America first.
since that's not on the background,
Santana, can I ask
okay,
a
you
question
can
real
prove me
quick,
wrong.
buddy?
You got it. Yeah, go ahead.
No, this is of you, Santana. Can me and Erica guess which one it is before they say it? I think this would be really fun.
Oh, that's so much fun.
I mean, you can, but they never actually follow the rules and
Because
pick
I
one.
think it's an ism or an phobia. That's where I'm leaning.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay. What about you, E?
I used to play this game on my live. I'm gonna say he voted for less freedom.
I'm gonna say he wants a king. He wants a king. Okay, Joe, go ahead and tell us about this freedom stuff that you were talking about.
I think I just voted out of this panel. Good. Y'all
Okay.
tripping. Y'all tripping.
Hey,
It's not
wait, Joe.
I was coming in here for reasonable debating, man. This doesn't seem like it. I'm out.
Joe, wait, hold on. Seriously, no, Joe. Okay, I get it. Joe, it's understandable, but you know what? Fuck out of here. Not gonna get upset because we pulled your card before you even started to try to play him.
Exactly. No one gives a fuck how you feel.
No. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
And don't let dough hit you with a good Lord split you.
Let's see. It's spinning. It's spinning. I don't think this
Hey.
person's gonna load. Is
I did not mean to come up here. I do apologize.
Oh, okay. No worries.
I'm for Harris all the way.
All right.
For
Perfect. Thank you so
us.
much.
Us.
Guys, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. W's in the chat for Justin. Justin sent a $5 donation saying, I genuinely laughed so hard when he said, are those the only two options I have? Bro, what are we talking about? Yeah, W's in the chat for Justin. Justin, thank you so much for the $5. Guys, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24. Best way to support the live. Everything is accepted. Anything is appreciated. Make sure that you are taking care of Erica and Brett while they're up here on the panel. Last but not least, guys, if you take a look up here and you see the word follow, that means that you're not following me. This is the main account now. Make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you're following the main account. Triangle, squiggly, 7, whatever. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
What can I call you?
Mr. Joan X.
Okay, cool. Mr. Joan X. All right, Mr. Joan X. All right. Mr. Joan X. Got a question for you.
What happened to Mr. Joan?
Do you want to play a game?
Which one did you vote for? Did you vote for more war, higher prices, less freedom, the love of isms and phobias, or did you just want a king? But I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead of this one and say that he came up here specifically to crash out and run. Which one?
All of the above, man.
I hear you.
He about to crash in. Okay.
So listen, Buttercup, what'd you come up here for? You just wanted attention? You wanted to hang out with the cool kids? Like, what is it? I don't know.
Hey,
Help
what's
me
that
out.
company called where they track the record of the most crybaby in the world?
I don't know. Do you work there? Is that why?
No, I
you work there?
You guys need to sign.
Is that something you're
Set a
into?
record.
Sure. All right.
Democrats just
Again,
set a
help
record
me
of most
understand
crybaby.
what did you come up for? It's weird that you guys come up here with like
I'm
nothing.
trying to ask, like, what happened to Mr. Jones?
I don't know. Why are you looking for him? Do you have a thing for him? Does he owe you money? What the fuck is happening?
I mean,
like, why?
I was supporting the fuck out of the guy, and now you guys don't know the guy.
Sure. What does that have
What
to do with
happened?
the background?
What happened though?
Help me figure this out.
Are you guys all fake just like him?
Sure, I hear you. Help me figure this out. Why is it?
No,
why
to
are
be
you
real.
so? Hold
Are you
on.
guys
Why are
all
you
just
looking
like
for him? Do you miss him?
Huh?
Do you miss him? Is that why you're looking for him?
Nah, because
it seems like it's awfully weird that you came up here looking for another grown
He's a
man
scam, just
that has
like the rest
not
of
been
y'all,
on
man.
the internet in a while. Do you miss?
He's
Are
a
you
scam just
lonely?
like the rest of y'all.
Are you
Wait.
a fan?
Same as you too, brother.
Brett.
What
He
is?
came up here because he was lonely because he misses Jones, and he thought that we would keep him company.
That makes one of us.
Yeah.
Him and Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Got a thing going on.
I think you picked the wrong panel, bud.
Man,
I think you need to play the soundbite.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
No.
I hit the wrong button. I
You
guess.
know what though? You know what?
Try again next time, bro.
Yeah, your daddy Trump, buddy.
So the thing is, right?
daddy,
If
boy.
you're gonna actually come up on anyone's panel, right? At least come up with something intelligent. Why aren't you guys good at this? Right?
Hey,
You're not
suck.
smart. You're not funny.
Trump is in the office. We're good. We're
Yeah,
good, bro.
I hear you. I hear you. Cool.
We're good.
So did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, we did.
Sure. No, not we. Not we.
Yeah, we did. We
We're not
all did.
speaking French. You specifically. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
So you cast your ballot.
What are you talking about, boy?
Exactly. You don't even know what a fucking ballot is.
Huh?
Exactly.
Call me, you can hear.
What you crying about?
Are you reading from cue cards? Is this a bot?
He's
What
not
is
good
your
at this.
software?
What you crying about?
He's not good at this. Hey, you know
Santana.
what? I hate this
I'm
question,
not- I'm not
but I'm
good at- I'm not
gonna
good at
I'm gonna
arguing
give
with
him
bunch
this
of
one
bitches
anyway. I hear
crying
you.
about this
Hey, how
country.
many branches of the government are there?
3.
Cool, name them.
Huh?
Name them.
Legislative, judicial, and executive. What is it?
Cool.
Yeah,
Now,
cool.
tell me what is the function?
Trump
what
is
is
your
the,
president,
No,
bitch.
sure. What is the function of the judicial branch? Did he run? He fucking ran. He fucking ran. Were you waving by E?
No, I had a question for him.
Oh,
Santana,
yeah.
Santana, how many letters in the alphabet? 27 or 28?
26.
Oh, you are okay. Cool. You're so funny. I know someone that question, and then people be like 27, and I'm like, bruh.
Creek, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
You voted for Trump? Okay. Creek, are you gonna crash out? Because if so, you can just leave now. Like, this is getting ridiculous.
I'm choosing the low hanging fruit.
Hold on, E, you're being loud. What'd you say, Creek?
That's what your point. Not a lot in red.
I can't hear you. You're like super low.
I said that's that's what happened when you got a man's voice. I said that's one of your points in red.
Okay, but is that your option? Because if so, you can just leave. The last couple of ones just keep doing it.
No, I just think it's funny how
Cool. So you're opting to crash out and run. Okay, fuck it. Let me at least play the sound first. God damn it.
You're the only people.
Sure. Hold on.
Donald Trump's a king.
Hello. Do you want to play?
Step off for a second. I refuse to deal with another fucking crash out. You guys can have them.
It's called a crash in. And don't be using it either, because it's mine. I'm coining it. All right. So, Creek. Hi, Creek. Hi, Creek. How are you today?
Doing good.
Okay, that's great. You do sound far away from your mic. It's not giving grown men. It's giving you don't know how to use the phone. But with that
thing beat, that's $20 in my pocket.
Okay, sure. All right. So here's the deal. Okay, we don't want you to crash out and run. All right. This is a platform. You get to talk. You get to tell people, why you voted for Donald Trump. You get to defend Donald Trump. All right. So I want you to give it a try. All right. Don't crash out just yet. Give it like 3 minutes. Okay. You gonna try? You can give it a scout's try. What's it called? Honest try. I don't know what it's called. Anywho, so which one do you want to go with? All right. Do we want to switch it up and say maybe no new wars? All right. Lower prices, more freedom. All right. What do we want to do?
I voted for that man to be in office and then blow shit up whenever shit got out of hand. That's what I voted for.
So you wanted destruction? When you say blow shit up, what do you mean by that?
When shit got out of hand, it needs to be gone. Dealt with.
I don't know what that means. Elucidate.
What just happened over the weekend? What do you mean?
Do you know what elucidate means? Okay, so you said the stuff that happened over the weekend. Okay, what happened over the weekend?
They blew their shit up. That's what happened.
You blew their shit up. Okay.
They got out of line.
Is he still here?
Yeah, it sounds like you voted for more. It does sound like you did vote for more wars. It does, because you said that when shit gets out of line, you want him to, boom, boom stuff, make it go boom.
I'm shocked that he's still here.
What do you think he should do? Go rub
I told
their
you I'm the
nuts
white
and say,
man
"Don't do it
whisperer.
again"?
You don't listen to me.
What do you think he should do? Go rub their nuts and say, "Hey, don't do it again."
Go rub the nuts.
I definitely think that he should, exhibit some leadership qualities and actually have discussions with people before making rash decisions. Yeah, because didn't he say out of his mouth that he was giving them 2 weeks, and then he waited 2 days?
What the fuck is happening? Why do you keep talking every time she starts talking? Is there a delay? Are you like stupid? Which one?
Probably because I'm on 5G and you're on that fucking 4G, 2G
I'm on 5G and you're on that fucking 4G. All right, whatever. Go ahead, E.
You ever seen the Water Boy?
You crashing out, Santana. What's wrong with you, buddy?
I hear you.
Okay. Your mental okay?
You can do it.
You good, buddy?
You live to play another day.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. Go ahead, E. You got it.
Welcome in, Mo Ray. Is that Mo Moderate? Welcome in, Mo Ray. I'm tired, y'all. Listen, Creek.
That's not healthy.
Creek. Listen, it's been a very long day already. Okay. Hey, Creek. It's been a very long day already. All right. I'm a Black woman in America. Shit's tough. All right. I'm trying to have this conversation with you, Creek. Let's lock in.
It's so weird that you literally decide. First of all, you came up here to cape for Trump. Weird. But second of all, you immediately came in to crash in. And I told you before I stepped away, I said, if you were going to just crash out, just leave. I don't even want to do a crash out right now. And you're just continue to crash out. Fucking engage.
Santana, go ahead. Crash out, buddy. It's okay.
Can't crash out on my own live.
Show your feelings.
I have no issues with my feelings. I go to therapy every week. Maybe you should try it. Anyway, go ahead, E.
Truth is, I'm tired. Options are few.
Trump.
You really got a thing for Santana, don't you?
He
You
do.
really got a thing for Santana.
He thinks I'm cute.
It's giving. It's giving. Now lock in, Creek. Lock in. All right. What I was saying was.
I hear you.
What? Okay.
No,
Okay.
E.
All right.
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Anywho, all right. With that being said, all right, yeah, I would prefer to have a leader that actually can exhibit some leadership qualities, such as being able to come to the table with different types of people to have discussions and come to deals that benefit their people, their citizens. Donald Trump, he doesn't do that. All right. He can't. He doesn't have the capabilities to do so. Instead, he issued a sneak attack on a country, and we shouldn't even be involved over there. So, like, make it make sense, Creek. Tell the class why we had the authority to strike Iran.
Title II.
What he say?
Title II.
Title I.
Title II.
Tater tot. Title II.
W's in the chat for Joseph. Joseph sent a $1 donation. It says, check this out. I'm reading it off of the computer, so I'm not sure what this is, but I'll check it from my phone later. I'm assuming that you probably sent like a link or something, but thank you for that, Joseph. W's in the chat for Gucci. What up, Gucci? Gucci said, every time I hear you say, I hear you sends me every time. Yeah, listen, sometimes that's all you got to say to them. They don't have like intelligent thoughts. There's no point of engaging with every word that comes out of their mouth. Anyway, guys, W's in the chat for Gucci. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks 24 is the best way to support the live. If you enjoy the information, education, entertainment, please consider donating. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, make sure you're liking the stream. And you can also support with a YouTube super chat. Don't forget about Brett and Erica, who's hanging out on the panel with us.
If you're not following me, you totally should follow me.
Fucking alcohol begging for money right now, buddy.
Hey, hold on.
John, I'm begging for money. I am, guys. We're begging for money up here, guys. So if you can send some money, hold on, Craig. You gotta give me just a second there, Bubba. If we're begging for money up here, so if you can actually help us beg for some money, don't forget to help beg for the money. Brett, you got it, Brett.
Well, I was just gonna say, okay, I am very fluent in redneck. So if you need any translation in this here conversation, I got you.
Well, I do appreciate that, but listen here, I pride myself on someone being from South Carolina, so I definitely speak that language. So I'm a good old boy.
Hold on, now me and you about to have to beef. Are you saying South Carolina is the South?
Texas isn't the South.
I'm the South.
Whatever.
Texas is like the Southwest. It's not the South.
Exactly.
Texas is the
As
South.
a person from Virginia, Texas is not the Southwest. But listen, we can't like not focus on Creek for too long.
Well, hold on. $3 for begging for money. Allison, thank you so much for that $3. I really appreciate. Listen, we are begging for money on the internet, so Allison, thank you for helping out.
Beg from the mentally unstable.
We're begging from the mentally unstable.
Actually, I'm just begging for followers so I can keep more than someone
come on,
else.
man. Seriously, I'm gonna drop you. you about to get dropped. like no doubt. You find somewhere else to go hang out.
I gotta win.
Yeah, no, I don't care. Find some find somewhere else to go hang out.
I'll behave.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Creek, what do you got?
What's y'all's little limit on what somebody needs to send to get me kicked?
I don't know, Creek. Are you gonna send us some money? Cause we are begging for money. What you got, Creek? You ain't got no job, Creek. Don't lie. Not in this Trump America. There's no way you got a job.
Creek sounds like he knows what the price of copper is right now.
Since I've been on the live.
W's in the chat from Nina. Nina sends $10. Say I live in Tennessee, and the guess is a Southern joke. I know that's right, Nina. Thank you so much for that $10, Nina.
Hold on, Creek. I'm trying to help you.
I'm still talking.
Creek, I'm trying to help you. I got your back.
W's in the chat for Nina, guys. Thank you so much for that $10 donate, Brett. You got it.
Santana.
Brett, Brent, hold on one moment. Thank you, Allison, for the $3 for the equal opportunity beg. Yes, yes, thank you. Hearts in the chat for Allison. You're the best. Thank you, baby.
Thank you so much, Allison.
I feel like everybody's forgetting y'all's token white friend, but I digress.
Y'all make sure y'all take care of Brett now, you hear?
I'm trying to help Creek here. Santana, I do not appreciate you saying that he does not have a job in this here economy, because I damn well know he knows the price for copper right now.
I bet you he can get a Cadillac converter faster than a lick of his slate.
Yep.
Why'd you say Cadillac converter?
It's a Cadillac converter.
Okay, you might be from the South. Never
It's a
mind.
Cadillac converter.
Santana might be from the South, calling it a Cadillac converter. Okay.
No, he's just black.
God damn it.
Creek, I mean, do you have anything but, like, seriously, anything to add to this?
I just want to know why y'all on TikTok begging for money. Why don't you got a real job, Santana?
This is a real job. We're on TikTok begging for money because we're better at this than you are, Creek.
What does a job consist of? I'm just curious. What do you think a job is? What is a job?
We're not begging the
No. I want you to answer my question. What is a job?
What I'm doing right now.
You're on TikTok begging for money with us. So I guess this is a real job, Creek.
Working in 100-degree weather, that's a real job. That's what
I know that's right. W's in the chat for Brookie, who sent $1 for me, $1 for Erica. Oh, you did. Oh, I got to check out the coffee review. W's in the chat for Brookie, who sent that donation. W's in the chat for Jane, who sent $1 donation to get Creek, get this to Creek to fix Trump brain rotten fleshlight. Creek,
shout out to.
Hey, catch me, Santana. You still ain't caught me, buddy.
Caught you how?
It's done beat 15 times since we've been on the phone.
Sometimes you can't teach stupid.
That's $300 in my pocket. What I'm seeing is chump change. What you getting, buddy?
You got $300 in your pocket. Send me your dollar then.
Shout out to Erica
really
for $3 for the live entertainment. Thank you so much, Erica. I
getting
appreciate
bored with
you.
this
Drop
guy.
some hearts in the chat. He is absolutely boring.
Yeah, like no lie, this guy isn't good.
Shout out to Brett just because.
Yeah, guys, don't forget about Brett. Like,
No,
I mean,
I'm fucking with you.
know,
I'm fucking with you, Santana.
token white, token white, token white.
Y'all support kids being able to.
Hey, Creek, you want to see a magic trick?
Y'all support kids being able to change their gender.
Oh, so he went for the isms and the phobias, and he gets to go bye-bye.
He's also boring.
The isms and the phobias. That's my pick every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're usually spot on. That was a bit chaotic.
Yeah.
Why do they have impulse control?
At first, I thought y'all were watching Sling Blade. It confused me for a second. I thought Santana's TV was on too loud and shit, and it was like, I like them biscuits and taters.
That's what it was, taters. That's what it was, taters.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you look up here, if you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account now. Make sure you go ahead and hit that follow button. Follow this account. This is the account that we're going to be working off of. Guys, I mean, there's people in the box, but I kind of feel like we've run out of steam. I'm kind of over this now.
That man was a proud
Speed
founding
run him.
member of the Mayonnaise Mafia. Okay.
All right. Hold
Speed
on.
run him.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hey, Creek.
I'm literally brown. You can see it in my profile.
Anyway.
I know that's right.
Nowhere. Are you a Trump supporter?
Why are you such a mark? That's what I want to know. Why are you such a mark?
Why are you such a mark?
Hold on.
Why are you such a mark?
I'm trying to answer your question.
No, you're not letting me finish my fucking question.
Okay, wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Everybody, let's let him finish his question. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Question until I finish my question. Oh, yeah.
Not another crash in.
Fuck out of here.
You need to change that to crash in and run.
No, like what is happening? BCB, are you a Trump supporter?
Absolutely not.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't know what's
Why are
going
you
on.
such a mark? He said it like that.
Why are you such a Why are you so much a mark? Why are you such a mark? Why are you? I'm mad.
I think
outta
you just
here.
watched that episode of Dave Chappelle of the Chappelle Show.
People are
So,
weird.
Does he not know your name is Santana, not Mark? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
what.
Give me Mark
poor
tendencies.
Brad, you don't know what a mark is, do you?
I know what a Mark is. I'm a wrestling fan. I know.
I
what
know
Mark
that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say, well, I was gonna say, well, it's more of a shoot, brother. But you know,
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Shout out to Gucci for the $5. Gucci says Santana.
You're gonna get both of us in trouble.
Brett, she got me fucked up. Like, I don't know. She's been up here, Brett, literally, she's been up here this whole time, right? Like, Brett, I don't know. I don't know. Like, sometimes, Brett, when are you going live? Brett, are you still there? I see you're muted now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
When are you going live?
Shit. In 2 days. I'm gonna text you.
That's what I call a combo pack, 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Combination. Brett, come back. No, seriously, I want to hear what you got to say.
I was laughing, bro. That was good.
No. Yeah, I've been looking for you, and plus, you know, I got something.
I've been man, just call me.
I will.
I'm not in Uvalde right now. You know, we've been on the hunt. So I'm gonna call you.
Okay. All right. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. You be easy, man.
Hey.
Let's go.
All right, guys. We you know what? Like it was fun. It was fun. W's in the chat. Hold on. What does it say? Oh, W's in the chat for River. River sent a $2 donation saying fact check is a common non-binary name. Or Creek. Not check. Creek. I don't know why I said fact check. Creek is a non-binary name. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for that, guys. Make sure you follow me. Follow this account. Make sure you're following this account. This is the main account. This is fun. I don't know when I'll go live again, like in the middle of the day. I had a little bit of time, and so that's why we did it, right? That's why we did it. So there's that. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here. But you know, before I do, anyone want to see a magic trick? Yeah, I'll be back on late nights tonight. Anybody want to see a magic trick? Anybody watching want to see a magic trick? Anybody want to see a magic trick? Yes? Yeah, you guys want to see a magic